Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Danny, not you saying you gonna watch these ads. You do be watching them ads, though. I appreciate you. Why is this? The fuck?
What's going on, y'all?
Not you hit her, sir. Your first live stream, well, welcome. I guess we're gonna run through these other shows first. So that we can say WandaVision, say the best for last. Well, we got Batwoman. Batwoman came on this week. They trying to show more of this story with Ocean and Alice. Somebody theory was that like they had a baby together and the lady like took the baby and erased their memory. Like that's why. I was like, that's interesting. If she had like a whole baby and don't know it, that'll be kind of weird. But that guy they had come on this episode, I can't even think of his name. That's supposed to be like Kate friend. That was like real funny. Him just flipping off buildings and doing all kind of shit like that. I wonder if they're going to have him in more episodes. No, we didn't react to Superman and Lois, but I did watch it though. Not you saying they typing fast today. What else happened on Batwoman this week? Oh, her little wound got worse. Like her wound is getting worse or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. She didn't really tell. Well, I think Mary knows she got shot, but I don't know if they missing the green glowing shit or whatever to like try to deal with it. But Corey, thank you for the donation. Now I'm married to your channel. I'm back on that donating grind. We'll be here when you reach 500K. Well, thank you. I'm trying to think what else happened. You ain't got nothing to say?
About Batwoman? No, nothing really. It was like...
So now everything was trash? Because you watched WandaVision, everything else was trash?
Yep.
Still got to talk about it, sir. Whether it was trash or not.
In comparison right now, like...
I mean, that's Disney and then that's CW, so we already know. Like... I bet you gonna talk about the Flash next week. You ain't gonna just not talk about him. You gonna do Barry like that?
Shit.
Ain't no point in you watch it if you gonna do him like that.
Well,
it ain't his fault he got that budget when they gave Superman and Lois that good budget. I'm trying to think what else happened on Batwoman. Oh, the whole Jack Napier painting shit for them to find the map, and then it turns out the boy Ocean got the map, and him and Alice or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but. That's pretty much what they got going on there, I think. I don't think the episode really had too much else going on besides them still trying to find Kate. And then, what's the girl name? Ryan, back messing with her ex-girlfriend, who we know still like a criminal. So that's going to be a problem. But then we skip to Black Lightning. Their third episode, it was still kind of like, it still need work, but like it was way better than the first two episodes, though I will say that. They was hella messy this episode. They got, I'm assuming Tobias is either paying that therapist lady to know everything that's going on with them, or she in cahoots with him some kind of way because he technically know like all their business. So he really like Jeff having dreams about him taking his family, and then he end up having dinner with Lynn in the end and seeing it. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then because she don't fit in, like she literally telling the therapist she don't fit in, so she needs to stay in her lane because it's the same thing she did with John and her parents. So, like he was saying, I don't know why they brought the John thing, like John Stewart reference. I don't know what they doing on the CW because they're just like they saying that Diggle is gonna be Green Lantern in the Flash, and I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna work. They were saying he was gonna be the Green Lantern and Superman and Lois, but they retcon most of that, so I still don't see how that gonna make sense. Like
he in 5 different shows. That's a 5-show story arc. He's going to be on Batwoman, Superman and Lois, Flash, Legends, and what was the other one? Supergirl, I think.
I don't understand how, because like
he is.
I can understand the other shows because we had Crisis. They supposed to be all on the same Earth, but how do you tie him into Superman and Lois when they basically making it seem like that shit didn't exist right like that? Like that's not the same universe or something when it's supposed to be.
It's the same Earth. They are Superman and Lois is on Earth 1. If y'all don't know,
because they about to have a different Kara whenever they have her. If they have her on the show, that's a different person altogether. It's not even the same Kara. And then they made it seem like they been knew that Lois was pregnant with twins when at the end of Crisis, he looked like he was surprised that she said boys plural. So I'm trying to figure out how that worked. Excuse me. But again, with Black Lightning, it was a better episode. HD Warrior, thank you for the donation. You guys hear about Black Superman movie coming? No comment on no movies that DC got coming out. I don't look forward to a lot with them. So I'm looking forward to Black Adam because I feel like that may surprise me more than like that. Maybe the next Shazam movie whenever that's supposed to come out. But it's like the odd movies that's like I'm excited about because they don't know what to do with the regular characters that's supposed to be having good shit. But yeah. I mean, kudos to, I can't even think of his name right now off the top of my head that's playing Diggle, because he like directing a lot of stuff too, so he getting all these checks. He about to be in these shows and he directing a lot of stuff, so kudos to him. But David, that's his name, because I couldn't think of it for a second. But again, with Black Lightning, like I said, that was a messy episode. Tobias got all this shit going on. Jen about to turn into pure energy because she keep going up to, what is it, the ionosphere or wherever she keep going, not listening to nobody. Her body probably gonna break down and disappear. That's probably how her storyline gonna go. Grace woke back up, so her and Anissa done got married without nobody knowing. They was just like, fuck it. So I don't know what they gonna do going forward with her storyline. But all these new people that they done trickled into town, y'all done got rid of old people. Y'all done trickled in these new people. And it's like, the dude they brought in that like, what's his name? The police chief that they took off the show. Like the dude they brought in talking about he a genius and he want him to help Black Lightning. Like last episode they literally, was it last episode or the other one? One episode they showed him he was literally eating and didn't say nothing. And then I don't even think they showed the police officers this week. So it's like, I don't even know their purpose. It's like they just fill her. Like they just filling them in the gaps when they don't know what to do. So I don't know. Then this new lady that Gan be fucking with, she over here lying about these guns because he put it on the lowest setting and it blew a hole in Jeff like old suit. Like if that's the lowest setting for like people, like hoes about to get bodied. I don't necessarily trust this doctor that's friends with Anissa and them either. He popped up out of nowhere too. Like why the hell, who the fuck in their right mind would move to Freeland? With all this shit, y'all just came out of a war. And you want to move to Freeland? Like, the real estate was that low that you ain't give a fuck? Like, why did you come here? I feel like he working for Tobias, too. I don't trust none of them. Anissa was thirsty to get married all of a sudden. Well, she wanted to get married anyway, and then the war stuff popped up. They were supposed to get married before that, right?
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought like everybody had came to her house. Remember she got that like new up to date house they had last season. And I thought that they were gonna get married, but then like all that shit with Markovia popped off, so they didn't. Then she ended up going in the coma. So they been had wanted to get married. It's just that she went into the coma or whatever. She just did it with nobody there. They was already about to get married in another episode, I think. I don't know where Lady Eve is. They say she disappeared after the war, so I ain't no telling where she at either. They probably just couldn't get Jill to come back. And they probably just said she disappeared. Sounds like they got a bunch of yes men around. I don't trust the therapist either, because either she getting paid or somebody like stealing her information, because he knew exactly what was going on in Lynn's sessions. There's no way you would know that. Lisa, thank you for the donation. If that Alex Ocean baby theory is true, I would just die to see Alex as a mom. Rachel will kill it. Her daddy will probably try to take the kid from her, to be honest. And then we gotta fight. You really think Alex gonna be a good parent? I love Alice, but I ain't giving her all that credit right now because she on another one. She probably would deny the fact that she even had a baby. Like, she killed a person that, like, she tried to kill Sophia for, like, taking the memories from her. But, like, no, I don't, Because then now she got your sister and she got your baby. And then that was, like, her baby would be, what, like 5-6 years old now? Because that was 5 years ago when she was on the island. So she done missed the babies, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't see them doing that. Like, even if it was, like, true, I can see her, like, if they want to be dark with it, they can make it seem like Ocean got Alex pregnant and then she made her lose the baby. That would make Alex, like, even worse off, like, as a villain because, like, you took that away from me after she done already, like, dealt with so much. Now, I can see that, but I don't know how dark they want to go with that shit. If it was me in the writer's room, that's how dark I go to get Alex to be even more ignorant. But to those of y'all who did want to talk about Superman and Lois real quick before we get to WandaVision, I did watch it. I'm not gonna lie, I did actually like it. That's the sad part about it. I liked it, but I didn't feel like it didn't fit to me with the CW show. Like, when I was watching it, I had to remember that I was watching it on the CW. Like, it didn't feel like it fit. So, you know, I'm looking. They got the whole little rundown in, like, in the first 10 or 15 minutes of the show, he basically went from baby to adult, lost both his parents, like, all that shit happened in, like, the first 15 minutes of the show. I was impressed with the way, like, they had his ice breath and, like, his eye beams and, like, the big scene with the glacier and, like, the nuclear plant, like, when he did all that. Like, the way that shit looked, the way he was flying around, like, all that shit looked really, really good, which is what a superhero show is supposed to look like anyway. That's why y'all make the rest of the shows on the CW watered down. Then y'all had to put this on in the same week. It make the rest of your shows look like garbage. Like, it's like we knew they was garbage, but we supported them because that's what we were getting. Then you give somebody a higher budget, slide that shit in the middle of the week, and then we gotta look at both, and people gonna automatically compare. So if somebody was a, like, Superman and Lois fan, just came for the first time to the CW, just starting out with this show, and then, like, let me check out the other shit, they gonna pull up the other shit and be like, what the fuck is this? Like, they're not gonna watch that. They're not gonna want to watch it.
Y'all, I watched the show. Let me tell you something. The show was good. The young boy, I think his name is Alexander, and the boy Jordan, those are the real actors' names, Jonathan and Jordan. The boy that played Jordan, he gonna be the breakout star. I said this last night on Twitch. He's gonna be the breakout star. Their response to Clark, we've seen Superman, we've seen him. Like, that dude, he's gonna surprise you in the show. His acting is going to continuously get better. I like him as a character because he's different. I like what he said. I'm half human, half whatever the hell he is. He was going off. He wasn't pulling no punches. But
yeah, Lana's daughter is Monty's sister from 13 Reasons. I knew I recognized her.
And, like, this is my question. Wait, ain't Lana Lane?
Big girl geek. Thank you for the donation.
Ain't Lana Lane and the other dudes that she's married to? Ain't Lana Lane Lois' cousin? I mean, or sister or something? Let's say that's her
last
cousin.
name ain't Lane on there either.
Lana Lane Cushing or whatever the fuck that dude name is.
I don't remember them calling her Lane though at all.
Lana Lane.
I know her name Lane like in.
I'm asking them if ain't that girl cousin or sister or something? And if so, didn't that boy kiss her daughter? I'm confused right now.
That's what I was saying. I don't think they gave her that last name for that show. That's what I was saying. Lana. Her name Lois Lane, Lana Lang. It's not the same.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was like, I don't think. Like,
okay, I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
her last name Lang. That's why I was like, I don't think they were.
I was like, are they fucking up right now? But still. Now, the budget, y'all. The budget is so over the top. Bro, I'm gonna tell you why people didn't.
I don't even know why you saying that, because they don't consider this shit connected. I don't know why you saying we already got a Lex.
It's connected. They're on Earth 1.
Okay.
They are on Earth 1. The reason they're on Earth 1 is because of what Lex said at the end. Where are you from? Nowhere now. Know why he said nowhere now? Because they still believe the multiverse doesn't exist. You gotta remember, Lex Luthor wrote in the fucking what's her name? the Book of Destiny, Lex Luthor to the Vanishing Point. Who's to say that Lex Luthor didn't end up somewhere else at the Vanishing Point? Not in that exact spot, but to make the show work. You get what I'm saying? We'll probably get backstory on that later.
Marco, thank you for the donation.
But
I haven't seen that yet.
For him to say nowhere now, me and you have history. He's not as fast as the Superman he knows. It's making sense, but it's not making sense. And then for you to say, oh, Diggle on the show. Bro, this show does not look like a CW show. That's probably why the ratings weren't what they were supposed to be. The ratings were not where they needed to be. Because I guarantee you people were looking at this thing, at these commercials like, oh, this is fan made. Because look at the quality that you're getting for Superman and Lois. And then you like, oh, coming this fall or coming February to the CW. Looking like this. Look how good this looks. This ain't coming to see it. Somebody fan made this, or
I don't know why y'all be fascinated when people like break up. Like let them people have their privacy.
Or fucking or it's coming to HBO Max.
How is 15 years after Crisis? Is that what y'all trying to say? Because the kids. Well, I mean, at the end of Crisis, when she said come home because of the boys, they never showed the boys. We don't know what age they were, though.
Y'all are so ridiculous.
Like, I can't see this being 15 years later. It still don't make sense because if you still gonna connect it, then that means all our people got to be 15 years older. Like, I don't like this show. To me, I don't feel like it should have been connected, or if it was gonna be connected, they should have did it correctly because it's not connected correctly. Because you're finna have a different car, like I said, that makes no sense. Like, I don't know, I get multiverse and all that other kind of shit, but like, if you on our Earth, but you got a different car, like, that don't make sense to me. It ain't like her show already gone off to where, like, you can try to put a spin on it to where y'all just recast her. Her show ain't even came on yet while this one coming on. So I'm just like, do the shit in order. Like, I feel like this some shit where if you wanted to make it seem like it fit and change out the characters, you should have waited till everything else came on first, then put this on.
Yes, y'all. Captain Luthor is Lex Luthor from another Earth.
So basically, you saying they got two Lex Luthors?
Yes.
That's ignorant. I just feel like that's so ignorant. Like, Lex ignorant by himself, and then now y'all got two.
I guess y'all don't realize that Batwoman did the same thing with Beth. You had Beth, and then you had Alice.
We get that because she was from somewhere else.
Exactly. So it can happen.
So they Kara gonna be Kara from somewhere else.
Yes, that's all it's gonna do because our Kara is going to the future with Mon-El by the end of the season. Okay. So Chris is coming back to portray Mon-El for a few episodes probably, and they're gonna go to the future, and that's gonna be her happily ever after.
So all they retcon was that she knew she had twins, even though they didn't act like they knew that at first. That's the only thing that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they got picked up probably during the fucking show. It was like, oh well, we have to retcon this because we got picked up. We want to explore the family and just doing John. Let's do Jordan too. Like
that don't make no sense for you to say like which Lex gonna die. Like why would they keep the other one if they cast the new one? I would assume if one gonna die, it would be the old one. I don't think they bring a whole new character just for him not to do nothing.
Multiverse don't work like time travel. What? Is a version of Alexander Luthor. Why didn't you just say Lex Luthor? Why type Alexander? Y'all know the multiverse still exists, right? Y'all know it still exists.
I hope not, Bronze, because I ain't really trying to.
It's just they haven't explored it yet because the shows haven't come back on. When Trey calm down, the fuck are you talking about?
Don't do that. Like y'all don't know us to be like calm down.
What the fuck are you talking
just because
about?
we talking different than you would don't mean anybody's enraged or something. I hate when people do that. Like don't tell me to calm down if you don't know if I'm
what the fuck are you talking about? Calm down. Calm down for what? When did I pop off?
Yo, this dude playing Lex.
Bro. Anyway.
That dude from Vampire Diaries. What was his name on there? Was he supposed to be like the devil? Kane? Somebody.
Yo, bro, it's all the same Earth. As bad as that seems, they are on the same Earth, which makes no sense because the budget for Superman and Lois looks fucking amazing, and it's not going to, it doesn't cross over well. Like I said before, people were so mad at me. Trey, you want them to have a trash budget? Now you look at it, and now you look at the other shows, and now you're like, ugh.
That's what I was saying, y'all, when I was making the comment I made about Batwoman's kryptonite. It looked like a chipped off Jolly Rancher. Then you get to this show and see kryptonite, and it looked like this whole actual crystal like thing. Like, but you on the same channel, same week, like within 2-3 days of each other, like that kind of stuff. That makes your network look bad because you couldn't even just splurge on that one thing. At least make that look like you could have borrowed that from the set, from their set or something. Like that shit is
like I don't get this. Like people be so caught up in the Superman thing, but I'm like, this is a continuous universe, and like that's what I be saying. People don't think big picture. This is a continuous universe, unless you're gonna say down the line that this is not a part of the Arrowverse, or we're not on Earth 1, which why would Diggle be on the show if we're not on Earth 1? How did Diggle go to another Earth? He used one of the things, transporters from Cisco, but they don't know the multiverse exists yet. On the Flash, everybody think there's just Earth Prime. But I don't know.
I'm just like, the only thing that like pisses me off about it is like, if you do all these crossovers, I gotta come on your show and I gotta look good as fuck, and then I gotta go back to my own show and look regular. Like that shit right there don't make sense. Like how y'all gonna do that? Like if Flash crossed over on Superman, like he not gonna look the same as if he did on his own show. It's gonna look different. So that's what I'm just like, I don't understand, but they do it that way. I feel like they did it like this. It's like you fucked over all your other shows because they gonna go off soon, basically. Like most of the shows that are on now gonna go off soon. Maybe besides Stargirl, because she just kind of got started. But everything else is like 2 to 3 seasons at max left. And then it's like you didn't want to take the risk of putting it on HBO Max exclusively because I guess you felt like people weren't gonna pay for it, which you already got your subscription count high anyway because you release the movies every month. Like, you releasing movies every month that could be in theaters, but, like, people scared to go see it. So, like, some of them people might have would have watched that. That's new content for your stuff, and it's not a movie. It was a show. So, people might have would have watched it week to week. I don't know. Like, I just feel like they did that to not risk putting it on there and then people not watch it. But that don't mean people's going to watch it on the CW either.
Yeah, because I'm shocked at the ratings for the show. I'm really shocked.
What were they?
1.75. Legends had higher ratings for the first episode. Black Lightning had higher ratings for the first episode. So don't hit me with the I'm a Superman fan. Superman fans go turn up in droves.
But is it the highest for stuff that's come back on this year? Like any other shows that's starting to come back on, like Batwoman just came back on, Black Lightning just came back on. You got all these shows that's just not.
But see, my point. That's not my point. My point is your pilot episode is always your highest rated episode. The pilot episode really dictates your longevity. So
Jordan, that's a movie though. What that got to do with a TV show? See, y'all always be trying to go around the point. Of course, Flash gonna look different in a movie. It's a movie budget. That's what I'm saying about the show. Like, he making a cameo in a movie, just like movie Flash made a cameo on the CW. Like, yes, but if we on a show on the same network, that shouldn't look that different. It shouldn't look like I'm in a movie if we on the same network on the show. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, I would hope you would look different in a movie. What's the point of even going? That don't make sense to me either. Why would Supergirl be Lana?
Superman fans, get it together. Superman didn't even beat Batwoman last year. What? I just looked that up. Superman didn't even beat Batwoman ratings.
Why would Superman be Lana? I don't even like. It's hard for me to even tolerate her just that first episode. She had me low key like irritated.
So how the fuck?
Did the trailer for Titans come out? I forgot. I think that was supposed to come out yesterday. I need to see that come out for season 3 of Titans. That shit gonna look.
I'm so shocked right now. You did.
What you mean? Wasn't it available on HBO Max first before it went to the CW? What show you talking about? I hope you ain't talking about Superman and Lois.
Wait, it didn't even be Batwoman last season. Bro, stop it.
HBO Max. Let me pull up my account.
Why can't the show look different? It can. It can look as different as it want to look.
Y'all saying that, but then y'all gonna be the same ones that when the Flash come on, y'all gonna be like, this shit look like trash compared to Superman and Lois. That's why. Because that's what people do. They don't watch shit because they gonna be like, it don't look the same. When it's, I mean, I'm an adult. I love the Flash. I'm not gonna not watch it because it don't have Superman and Lois budget. But you're always, as a network, trying to get new people to watch your show. That's how you make money. The more people that watch, the longer they can stay on, or the longer your network has, or whatever. Why would I want to kill that? Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like they be trying to kill their own shit. Just like this shit with Black Lightning. It's like they trying to kill their own show. We already knew what was going on. But it's like at this point, y'all just like, fuck it. You're not supposed to be like that.
Bro. I'm like I was saying,
ain't no Superman and Lois on HBO Max. I was like, that's the whole reason of them promoting it like it was for the season.
The reason HBO is backing it is so that when it goes off, or like when the season go off, it goes to HBO Max. Just like Batwoman is on HBO Max.
Just like Stargirl on there now, like all that stuff.
When their Netflix contracts are up,
yeah,
everything on the Arrowverse is going to HBO Max.
That's why Netflix started making all the originals, because they was losing all their contracts. Because I want to say they were saying like Disney got Daredevil and who else was it? Jessica Jones, and I don't know if it was Luke Cage yet or Iron Fist, one of them, but they got like the shits back for them or whatever, to where like they could do whatever with those characters now. So
boom. Better views next week. No, bro, your views go down. Based on your pilot, your views go down. You have those rare freak occurrences like The Walking Dead. This is not This is not AMC, bro. When you on a fucking network like,
if it get good word of mouth, it may go up, because people like to do that. Just like with WandaVision, they ain't like the first 2 episodes, and then now everybody watching it. So it just depends on how people feel on the show. It's Superman, so who knows? Because long as his name in it, everybody come running. Like, somebody really fucking harassed me and argued me down on fucking Twitter this week about Superman, trying to talk about something. Hey y'all haters, how y'all like Superman and Lois? Y'all always on Batman dick, but like he ruined the Bat family, talking about Jason Todd and what he let happen to Barbara and all this shit. I'm like, bitch, get off my page. You sound salty about a fucking comic character. Like, you really mad because I don't like Superman. I don't like him, and he not perfect. Because guess what? If he was, he wouldn't have treated Superboy like that when he found out he was a clone of him, instead of making it seem like you want to be the only one out there. But he's so good though. Like, Superman done fucked up plenty of shit. Like, don't get it twisted. You must ain't never read comics. You ain't never seen Injustice. You must ain't never, like, Superman not perfect either. Like, bro, people really be out here harassing people on social media about that shit.
Bro.
No, I'm not reacting to The Walking Dead. I'm gonna watch it and enjoy it myself, since it's the last
ratings
season.
Mean everything to a fucking network. I have no idea what lollipop unicorn fucking fantasy you're living in, but if a show does not have good ratings, it fails, and they cancel your ass.
It's canceled. That's why you think Black Lightning got canceled. When they start pulling the plug on shows, they had the least ratings. That was one of the shows that had the least ratings. That's why they got the plug pulled. Like, if you're on a show, say for instance CW got 20 shows, they not making enough money, they gotta pull the plug on 3. They not gonna take the best shows with the best ratings. They gonna take the 3 with the lowest ratings. That's why it matter. You can love a show as much as you want, but if it's not good on that network, they gonna look at it as though it's dead weight.
Why do you think Supernatural lasted 15 fucking years?
Right.
They had the same consistent people, over 1.5 million people watching that show week to week. Consistently.
Right. No matter how bad people got mad or didn't want to watch it or whatever.
People were watching the show for 15 years. Ratings matter. They always will matter. The bigger your network, CBS, the bigger your ratings.
Maybe he just didn't want to mention Iron Fist. I saw that, but I mean, I don't feel like he meant no shade by it.
I'm just saying, bro.
Kevin, I don't feel like he meant no shade by that though, but
But Supergirl got 13 million views because of what network it was on. Notice when she came seasons, it was on CBS. When she came to CW, the views drastically dropped. Why?
Yeah, it depends on the network because like
it's just your network, broader audience, where people watch, where people want to watch. People want their TVs on certain stations.
That's just like if the Flash had debuted on like this on CBS or a network like that. That shit would have been like out of here with the ratings. Like that would have been like it depends on the network. Not if someone was doing their job, the show wouldn't be canceled. I mean, I always knew, as much as I love Black Lightning, it wasn't gonna last more than 5 seasons because it was a predominantly black show, and it had like positive vibes as far as the family went. They don't never let shit like that make it. Somebody gonna have a problem with it. Like, we just now getting to a point where shit is getting more diverse. You got more black writers. Like, we just had to argue, last year in 2020, for black girls on set to have their own hairstylists and makeup artists. They still don't even have that. So why would you feel like somebody going on the back end have they back? No, let's not cancel this black show. Like, ain't nobody gonna have they back like that. Corey, thank you for the donation. Seeing the quality of Disney Plus shows, which character do you think couldn't work on TV? Do you think so? I think they could do Superman. I mean, I feel like Disney could do whatever they want. I mean, Spider-Man. I think Disney could pull off whatever they want. You see, they just pulled off WandaVision. Because I definitely ain't know how that was going to go. Y'all keep arguing over that Superman and Lois budget. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I ain't finna keep going back and forth over that shit. It's common sense. Why would you looking at the show like you love them? Yes, you can love them, but guess what? On the back end, the CW looking like, but is it making us money? You think all the motherfuckers comic book fans, you think they know comics in and out? No, they're a station trying to stay on the air. Everybody in that shit is not a comic book fan. Why you think some of them seasons be trash when they get written like that? Because they just hire people to do it. I don't get the argument. Like, that's like us watching WandaVision on Disney Plus. Then you watch the next show and then the quality is ugly, the story is bad. Y'all gonna dog the fuck out of that shit, even if it's on the same network. You can love them characters all day. If that shit ain't better than WandaVision, y'all gonna have so much to say. That's the point that's being made. Unholy Arrow, thank you for the donation.
And like, this is why I love Marvel, bro, with the quality. They said they using the same quality and everything like from the movie, so you can it's no, oh, this is lower budget, this doesn't look as good as the movies. You can't say that because they're using the same thing from the movies to the Disney Plus shows. So it's like
they investing in what they believe in, and like everybody don't do that. You can't not invest in your shit and then expect it to do 100%.
Like it's like DC, the WB don't believe in their products. Like Disney, like, yeah, it took years to get there, but also DC, Warner Bros., y'all had years because DC had many more years than them to get their shit together.
I don't feel like they should blame her for the show ending because that's not her call to make. Like, if people wanted to be petty me like, oh, she not coming back, we canceling the show, that's the network's fault because she's not the main character. The show is supposed to be about Black Lightning, not just Lightning. Like, that ain't her fault.
You don't need a lot of viewers on the CW. This isn't CBS.
Okay. I'm finna go to the next show because I'm not finna keep doing that.
Oh, okay, genius. Let's play this game then. How many views do you think they need? Because I've been watching the CW since before you were born.
Whoever keep asking this Flash question, I don't think the Flash, it would matter what their budget was at this point because, like, people are already saying they done with it. It's 7 seasons in. Yeah. Like, if you was gonna do a bigger budget and do something spectacular, it should have came early on. You don't do that shit like 7 seasons in when most people gonna either not watch it or you just got the same fans watching it. It don't matter at that point.
It doesn't. Once you hit a certain season, most people are like, either they're in it for the long haul or they're not. Like, it's always a season where people leave. And the season where people left was probably either season 3 or season 4. When they left, that was it. They were done with the show and they didn't look back. Oh, I'll watch it on Netflix when it come out.
If somebody try to spoil a show that we ain't talking about, ban them because I ain't got time for that.
Where?
Somebody said somebody tried to put an Attack on Titan spoiler. Like, that kind of ignorant shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you can ban them, time them out or whatever, let me know their name so I can go block them from my channel. I'm going to need YouTube to make it so when I block you, you can't see my shit. Cause I guarantee you, less people will troll that way. Y'all be wanting people to be out here stressed out about their channel. Fuck your views. If I want them blocked from my channel, they need to be blocked. I don't want you to even see my name on my channel. Can't even type it in.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe more people that be on this platform wouldn't be out here taking their life and shit either if y'all control them comments. They want to give me a video on how to be in the comment section but not let it control me. I don't want to see that fucking shit. I want to block people. Not your mama called Hayward a mayonnaise eating bastard. But I'm done with all the CW talk. I'm talking about WandaVision now because it was worth me staying up to like 5 something in the morning to edit it. It hurts me too as a DC fan seeing their content because they could do much better, but they don't invest. It's like if it's something that they just feel like gonna do hella numbers, yeah, we may, we'll throw this at it. You know what? I feel like they don't invest in anything, to be honest. I feel like it's one of them things, if we get the right formula this time, then it's just going to do its money, and we're going to take that and we're going to keep it moving. Just like Aquaman. It did better than I thought it was going to do because it was about Aquaman. Jason Momoa made it hit, what it was, $1 billion? Did it get to $1 billion? Mm-hmm. But that's like once in a lifetime for them because it's like you don't really give a fuck. Like, if for Disney to take movie money and put it behind TV shows, that means they believe in what they're doing. So it's like, even if we had a loss, we put our all into that shit, though. So at least we can say that. Like, DC ain't trying to do that. Like, you might have somebody somewhere in the background that don't have no control over shit, they want to do that. But the people that's in control not trying to do that. Unholy Arrow, thank you for the donation. Unrelated, been a viewer for a while and enjoy. I'm greatly inspired by you two throughout y'all. Thoroughly and enjoy y'all works. We'll definitely Patreon. Well, thank you for the support. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, Arrow.
Giovanni, thank you for that as well.
That's crazy, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like,
but I don't know. I feel like Disney ties shit into stories the way they want because, like, they kind of tweak stuff too. It's not always exactly comic book accurate. So I still don't know if she'll get a season 2 because even though they haven't shown Mephisto, it doesn't mean like. He, like I said, I was thinking last night, I was like, where the fuck Doctor Strange at? Because Agatha said she was drawn here. So there's no way the Sorcerer Supreme is like a state over, a couple miles over, and ain't since this whole magic network. Like, is the bad guy keeping him busy right now? Like, what's going on? Where is he at? Because if she was drawn there, other big magic people like Loki, like shit like that, they should be able to sense that shit too. So that's what I'm thinking. Like when Loki pop in, is he there but somebody else? He could change how he looked. So like, is he there like being nosy, looking like somebody else just trying to see what it is? Then when he realized he was Wanda, he was like, I'm not fucking with that.
But like, Wanda is supposed to be, and I think Kevin Feige said this, the focal point of Phase 4.
Yeah, he said that recently.
Like, she is the focal point, which is I'm not even mad at because
I thought Phase 4 was gonna be doo-doo, so.
Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't know, like, when you watch Endgame in the theaters, be real, y'all. You were sitting there thinking, what else the fuck could they do?
Ooh, that's why everybody was so quiet, like, this it.
Like this is it, bro. It ain't nothing but downhill from here.
Every time I mentioned Phase 4, I would always say Squirrel Girl, because they kept bringing her up, and I'm like, I'm not watching whatever that is, because they don't even sound appealing. Now we got shit like, it's all about Wanda. Like, everything connected to
and
Wanda.
Like, and this something I found out too. Elizabeth Olsen was like, I need a break. I was like, baby, Kevin, what are you doing? You need to hold up.
But she might have needed a break because of that stuff that happened with Chadwick.
Possibly. But I was like, if she need a break, hey, you need to do whatever you need to do to make sure she get her break. If she need 2-3 years, you make sure she get her 3 years. Whatever she need to take her time, recuperate, and come back. Because there is no Scarlet Witch but Elizabeth Olsen. Let's be clear about that.
Biggie girl, thank you for the donation.
Let's be motherfucking clear.
It's sad DC seems like they don't care about the characters. They put out statements about racism and treat their black talent like crap. They probably don't care. I mean,
all I'm saying is we love Elizabeth Olsen as
I feel like the internet owe her an apology because y'all dogged her the fuck out when Chadwick died and ran her off social media. Now everybody want to be eating her asshole. You don't remember that?
I don't know what happened.
When he died, she didn't say nothing right away like everybody else. So they was like, oh, you don't give a fuck that he died. Like all that kind of shit when he passed away. Because everybody don't grieve the same. They might not even been, like I was saying, they might not even been close enough like when recording. You know what I'm saying? They may not have been close like that. Yeah, I'm sure she was saying he died. Everybody don't need to make her come in. She might have felt like that wasn't her place. That's just like y'all fake people that don't know people. Then when there's somebody you went to class with, you went to school with 20 years ago, they like, oh man, they was so cool. You ain't never had nothing to do with this person, so you shouldn't really have nothing to say. Maybe she was raised right and was like, well, I wasn't close to this person, so maybe it's not my place to say nothing. They ran her off social media. She deleted all her shit. And it's the first time, like, I don't even know if she back now with all this stuff going on. I know she be trending every week, but I'm like, the internet owe her a fucking apology. People need to normalize when you're wrong, apologize before you start eating their ass when they do something you like. Because that's really what they doing.
Like, people were still talking shit all the first 2 episodes. I'm not watching that shit. I was there from the beginning, baby.
Like, that's fake. I commend her more for not posting him if they weren't that close. Like, I'm sure she could agree with her co-stars behind the scene. Everybody don't like putting shit on public display. Just because y'all, you know, the younger people like to Snapchat everything media. And put
I'm not a social
you at
media
the funeral
person.
Taking the selfie with the casket. Everybody don't want to do that. Like, everybody don't want to do that. Everybody grieves their own way. If somebody close to me die, I'm not finna be all over social media. Like, you know, some stuff deserve to be private. Kevin, thank you for the donation. Hope you guys are doing well. The consequences of Wanda might be the cause and reason why the Eternals are woken up in Phase 4. I mean, it's possible. Because we got to think like this right at a couple weeks after Endgame, they finally showed us what caused the Hex. Her burst of chaos magic. So with all this falling in line behind each other, like, who knows? Because this seems like it's been a long time, but it's not. Like, all this shit still happening like right after Endgame. Why are you looking like that?
What if Dark Phoenix met Wanda?
Child.
She'd lose. That's what.
Wanda, for right now with this chaos magic and her being solidified as a Scarlet Witch, she's the strongest being in the universe right now.
No, let me clarify this. Let me help you out since everybody seems to be on Dark Phoenix dick. Everybody is. Tits, whatever you want to say. Have you heard these words before? No more mutants?
It wasn't a slog to get through. You just not used to watching older shows. How old are you?
Like,
you probably like 18 talking about some black and white shit was a slog to get through because you've never seen that.
You didn't grow up on that.
They just showed this episode of that's what she watched and went through and went out. Like, all them shows she was watching, we watched that shit. So that was nostalgia for us.
Yeah, like, grandparents used to watch that. My shit.
My grandparents stayed with the shit on like Nick at Night or whatever. I don't even know what it was called back then. I don't even know if it was Nick at Night. Was it Nick at Night then?
Yes, Nick at Night.
I guess it's always been that. But I've watched all them shows. My mama liked my grandma, my mama, all them. Like, I was an only child, so I just liked TV. Like, that shit I would watch when I couldn't sleep at night because that was what was on. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Mary Tyler Moore ended up getting her own show. I watched that shit. Like, The Monsters, Addams Family, like, all them different kind of shows. I Love Lucy, Ashtray. I had I Love Lucy on DVD before we moved over here. I'm mad I lost my set. I gotta order some more because I fucks with her and Ethel.
Yeah, reactors jumping on WandaVision now for views, faking reactions. You can see them faking it. Not mad at them. Get your back.
Brian Harris just showing support as a fan of the MCU and Monica Rambeau. Thank you, Brian. I mean, like I told Trey, I'll be honest. Like, when they gave the lineup of the Disney Plus show that was supposed to come out, I thought out of all of them, Wanda was going to be weak sauce. Not saying it was going to be bad, but of all of them, her show was going to be the weakest. Her show might turn out to be the best one. Like, it would kind of suck if it did, but like, now Disney's able to pull this off to where they're all on par, like equal ground with each other. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing for Marvel Disney if they're able to do that. Like, because you should be able to, as watching the show, I know everybody, I ain't going to even comment on humanity, but you should be able to differentiate the different storylines, but it can still be just as good, just in a different way. She changing the game with her shit, though. And then now you got this lady pissing her off about her kids. If she killed them kids next episode, bruh, that's when I was like, a lot of people was trying to say what we said in a reaction when I was like, what if they take the white Vision and she put the regular Vision, they put them together.
That's
like,
what I did. What we said? Didn't I say that?
That shows me, but I was telling people so y'all didn't watch the
y'all didn't watch. Oh my god, bro!
But my point is, I also came back and said they probably won't do that because if she gets Vision back, there's no need for her to really lose it. Like, if you trying to do that in the story, like, Vision grounds her basically. That's what she wanted. That's why she went here in the first place, to have her happy ending. If she got Vision in her kids, she don't need nothing else.
I
Christian, thank you for the donation. Wanda is Nexus character. She has the power to control and destroy the multiverse if she wanted to. I also think Doctor Strange will be her teacher in the end. It's possible. See, a lot of people going in on Agatha, but they don't know like the history of the comics. Agatha didn't eat her kids in the comic book. She actually helped her when she figured out what kind of power she had. She tried to help her, but at that point in time, she took Wanda's memories away of her kids because Mephisto killed them. So to keep her from snapping, Agatha took her memories away, but her being as strong as she was, she basically got those memories back, and that's when she snapped and she killed Agatha. So I'm I don't know how they gonna write that because they changed up some stuff. Because Agatha was burned at the stake in Salem, but I don't think it was done by her own coven like how they did it on Disney Plus. I think they added that in because they like to change stuff. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Ronan, I'm fucking fed up, bro. We sat right fucking here last night at 2:30 in the fucking morning and said, "Hey," I said right here, I said, "Hey, what if she take the manifestation of Vision and then incorporate it into the body?" And that's how I know I said that shit.
But me being a watcher of YouTube and looking at reactions, I know people watch reactions to see certain parts of the show. Only y'all that like really just be here gonna watch the whole discussion all the way through the end.
You'll be surprised on the shit we say.
Lisa, thank you for the donation. When Agatha turned they ish purple from blue, those girls should have ran quick. They was connected though. It wasn't no running from that. She took their lives, by the way, because I think that shit said like 1653 or 1693. I don't know. It was like a 300 some plus year difference, if not more. So I think she took their life force, but she ain't gonna snatch that shit from Wanda though. I know that. Jorge, when you think about it, Wanda uses red magic, Agatha uses purple. The Salem witches in the beginning of the episode use blue, and Doctor Strange uses green, not yellow. But
is it yellow?
The Eye of Agamotto is green.
But that's the time stone, so
well you can say all of them use yellow. Then all the magic people like they little sigils be like yellow or orange, just looking or whatever. But I get it. Everybody trying to say this the Infinity Stones. That's what everybody trying to say because you got the purple, they had blue, she got red. Like they trying to say it's in the Infinity Stone. You still got colors missing.
Well, yeah, that actually makes sense because hers is red and that focuses on reality. Huh?
So what's the purple one?
What was the purple? Strength?
Is that the Power Stone?
Was that? I think.
Cause space is blue, right?
Yeah. Who had blue?
Them witches. That's why I was like,
they showing. And she absorbed them. So that's purple. So she has two.
I don't know, cause I don't really think they meant it like that. I just feel like it's an Easter egg. I don't feel like it's actually.
It's possible though, because they did say, because the Sorcerer Supreme said they hold together the very fabric of the universe. Huh?
Who magic yellow? Oh, y'all still talking about Doctor Strange. I guess Loki would be green then. What does he use? And there's still a color missing. It's 6, right?
Yeah.
What color missing? You got blue. Oh, well, you missing orange, right? Because it's yellow and orange. Because Soul is orange.
Oh shit! This shit is based. Hey, you know what?
Now white chocolate vision gonna be a problem. Thank you for the donation. While they was on Twitter last night talking about how dare they make Vision white during Black History Month. Like that shit, them damn tweets had me rolling last night. Unholy Arrow, thank you for the donation. I want to believe that maybe with the existence of the Legion show and WandaVision, they may set up for a good X-Men. Billy has blue too. What Billy got that's blue?
His was blue. I thought his was red. Maybe I'm tripping.
They must mean in the comments because I ain't seen them with no colors so far.
Like when he stopped his brother when he was running in the episode, the Halloween episode, it looked like it could have been.
It was a color. Or was it just? I just thought it was energy stopping him. I didn't pay attention to the color. I have to go back and look.
But even still, it. Excuse me.
I thought orange was the soul stone and yellow is the mind stone.
Yellow is the mind stone.
Somebody said that's the soul stone color. Y'all must be
confused,
color deficient, because I'm like, they just showed the yellow come out the blue for WandaVision for her.
Remember Thanos talking to little Gamora? It was all orange and
Right, because Vision had the yellow in his head. Like, his stone was yellow in his head.
You can't.
Somebody saying that White Vision is Ultron, too. They're trying to say that's Ultron. Child, if it is. That panel I read last night with the kids asking him, Daddy, why are you white? And he literally looked at them and was like, I'm not the same man I used to be. I'm not your father no more. Wanda is no longer my wife. Like, he said that shit. I felt that shit like, please. I was like, if they do that shit, that's going to be horrible. I just feel like it's going to be different, though, because now we technically got 2 Visions. And I like how they ain't show no other cast members. Like last night, either they ain't show Monica, fake Pietro.
We get it. We get it, Woods. We get it. We've seen it several times.
They don't even show her enough for her to be important, though. She was in like 3 episodes, if that.
Stop typing that.
Time them out. Some of y'all gonna get blocked, though, because I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Ban him. Time him out, Danielle. Jesus fucking A. We fucking get it. I am not lying.
Lois, thank you for the donation. I fuck with Marvel like that, but they won't ever pull a Ezra/Grant Flash moment. Evan Peters not being Quicksilver was a disappointment. I mean, not really, because when you think about it, like, you got to see him before they make a new era X-Men. They not bringing him back as Quicksilver in X-Men, so there's no point in really keeping him around. All them characters about to be new. So it's like, they gave you fan service because y'all wanted to see him. They gave y'all that, but that crossover thing, like, to make it legitimate, they have to fully explore the multiverse before they get into that.
Yeah. So he's probably still under contract. Like, I think he's still under contract, and maybe he'll come back.
And they still really didn't explain where she got him from. She just said that she couldn't get her original brother, because he was on another continent and full of hoes. So we still don't even know where she pulled this person from.
Shit. Like, I mean, bro, just think about how Disney is just sitting up in the offices now, bro. They working their ass off right now.
Her kids next.
And Kevin Feige just sitting back watching. Watch this, y'all.
How you know White Vision got Ultron voice? He didn't even talk last night, did it? He didn't even say nothing. He just looked at his hand like, how y'all be knowing this? Y'all be looking for shit. I don't want to know nothing if it ain't came on TV.
I mean, that whole
last episode they showed the mailman and Dottie. I feel like the mailman is suspect. But the simple fact is, like, before Wanda came here, like, remember when Jimmy first came to the border, he said they had somebody in witness protection on the inside. They never explored that either. We don't know who the person is they got on the inside that's in witness protection, or why they even in witness protection. Because if you look at this town before Wanda changed it, like, it looks so dead and dusty. Like, you know, it just looked like nobody would look for you here.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody would look for you here. I don't know if that's why Vision picked it. Like, he really was on some shit like, don't bother us.
Right, yo.
Like, Montreal Bond, thank you for the donation. I'm just like, they really was on some shit. Like
Vision was really trying to get her out and just chill out.
When I tell you that hurt me, like, I couldn't even say nothing. When she walked up to that empty lot and opened that paper, and that shit said to grow old in, V, that killed me inside. Like, that, it's like I felt nothing and everything all at the same time with that episode last night. I felt like Wanda was my sister and I was going through this shit with her, bitch. Like, that's how that shit made me feel. Like, she lost everything, and then, like, surprise, I bought us land for us to move into and grow old together, but I'm dead. Like, that shit was fucked up. And then Hayward, it just pissed me off even more because you really lied on her like that. And then somebody said, I think even in the doctored footage, they put her in her Wanda, like, her outfit. Because remember, she went in there with regular clothes on, but in the video, she had her outfit on. So y'all doctored all of that.
That's why I tell you, stop believing what you see on the fucking news and shit. Everything is not fucking facts. People edit shit. Have y'all not seen edited videos on YouTube?
Thank you for the donation. Yeah, people can always cut out the good parts and leave the shit that's bad. Like they did China in that other episode of Black Lightning, when they cut that shit out and made it look like she was terrorizing the streets when she was there helping people. They're going to always do that. That's why you don't believe everything you see on TV.
Oh my God, they must be guilty. The news said it. No, that's not.
The news going to make your ass look guilty too if you're in the right place at the right time.
Like, come on, bro.
Do y'all think Mordo will make a deal with Mephisto in the Doctor Strange movie?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I just watched Doctor Strange like the other week, and I forgot that he is like a bad guy now. And it's
Doctor Strange better start training like Rocky.
Oh, I feel like he gonna try to help her though. I just don't know how it's gonna turn out. That's all. J.O. World, thank you for the donation. RS Gaming, thank you for the donation. Hey guys, found y'all with WandaVision episode 5. Been hooked ever since. What are y'all thoughts on the Spider-Man 3 title, No Way Home? And plot guesses. I don't know why they keep trying to have home in the name. I noticed that like Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's just what they're going with. That might be the last one, but like it's a trilogy. So
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like with the
That's
trilogy,
why
that's why they doing that.
My ass
so,
out here waiting on
but
epic
with
shit.
No Way Home, all that means is they don't have a way home. Why? Because the multiverse. Like they
But
might
how
be
you even get wherever they gonna be, I wonder.
probably because of something Doctor Strange does or something
They was wrong
happened
for-
with Wanda.
For trolling though, because I'm over here thinking like we about to get Spider-Man, not into the Spider-Verse per se, but something cool like that, Spider-Man Shattered Dimension. I'm thinking we about to get some shit like that. They like No Way Home. I was like, Nicholas, thank you for the donation. Love the channel and content. Still hoping Blue Marvel's the aerospace engineer we didn't meet. Not his profession in the comics, but I like the idea. He, in one continuity, he is an aerospace engineer. He was like top on the list to meet her because he's an aerospace engineer and they actually had a thing in the comics.
Old Adam in this bitch.
Yeah.
Old Adam.
So I don't know. That was like one of the best choices for who it could have been if it wasn't like Sue or Reed or Dr. Doom or whatever like that. I don't know because like
What's the other dude she dated? Oh, Brother Voodoo. Yeah, Brother Voodoo.
not
The other Sorcerer Supreme after Doctor Strange. His protege. Brother Voodoo.
I'm gonna have to look at who that is because I don't know them.
Yeah, he
not
from-
Spider-Man.
Brother
Homeboy.
Voodoo is from, I think, Louisiana or some shit like that. So, yeah, that's another dude she dated. Monica.
I hope we see more of Dormammu in Doctor Strange. For what? He didn't even really do nothing. You got bodied by a loop. He was like, stop. That shit was so funny to me when I watched it. Doctor Strange kept doing it, and he was like, stop doing it.
No.
Like, okay.
No, Peter couldn't be the person in witness protection, Kevin, because this takes place 3 weeks after. Spider-Man Far From Home is 8 months after. So, that wouldn't go hand in hand.
Nah. I feel like it's somebody. It may be somebody else. I wouldn't think it would be. I don't think it would be no main character, no way. But
Yeah, like, I mean, I understand wanting to see Brother Voodoo, but like, cause like this phase is all magic based. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get other magic based characters. So be looking for
Kevin, thank you for the donation. What if Peter is the person? Oh, never mind. You read that. I didn't know that was the donation thing that you read. Not Pyro. You having hope because he from Louisiana. Pyro. You gonna be a superhero too. Oh my goodness. I mean, his name Brother Voodoo. I don't see where else he'd be from. But I guess that's y'all shit over there.
Sorcerer Supreme.
You want the dude who played Bushmaster to play Brother Voodoo? You remember him from Luke Cage? That was actually a good season. I was mad that they ain't come out with another one out there because he did that shit. You don't remember him?
Not a bad casting actually.
That'll be cool. I think they, like I said, I forgot what all ownership they got back for all them characters to where they could do whatever they want. One of them was missing though, and then people keep talking about Kevin because he mentioned like Iron Fist. Not Iron Fist. He didn't mention Iron Fist. He mentioned Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Luke Cage, and everybody was like, "So you just gonna leave Iron Fist out like that?" I'm just like, I don't think he was trying to throw shade.
Will they do male Captain Marvel? Probably not.
Spingwin, love your reactions. P.S. The heart on the calendar they didn't understand in episode 1 might be the same one in the letter, just altered. It could have been. You remember that?
What?
From the first episode when they were trying to figure out what the heart date meant, but it was the same heart like from the letter that she had before she made everything.
Oh, on the calendar. What does this day mean?
That could have been a day they were supposed to like.
Yeah.
Okay. That shit is still hurting me, y'all. Like the fact that she went there to that empty, dusty ass lot, and that was where they were supposed to build a future together. And that shit had to hurt. Like I can understand her not feeling nothing and being mad. Like fucking what old boy name was in the Discord, like trying to come for Wanda, like leave her be, let her, like she in pain, bruh. Like she could have did a whole lot worse than make a fake town of sitcoms. She could have really blew up the universe if she really wanted to. Like if she was evil like back in the day, but still on this level of power, she could have took the universe out with this. Like she
killed everybody.
The worst thing she fucking did was make a sitcom out of this town. Like this shit. And that's what I said. Like I said, I feel like her doing this though is gonna attract big bads because for I don't know, they didn't even clarify where Agatha was from unless she still stayed in Salem, which you know what I'm saying. But she was like she was attracted there. She didn't come to after Wanda did all this. Now I don't know how she got in this hex. I guess because it was easier at first because you know Monica got right in. But like I don't like she said when she felt this power. So that means it's other strong magic people out there that know this shit is something. They don't know what, but they know it's something. Yeah. So I'm like, that's gonna attract people too. Ooh, Al Pacino for what?
Terrence, get the fuck out of here.
For what?
I don't want him to be talking like this here, man. What you mean now, man? Man, look at him, man. You take the
Keith David, I love him, but he's too old to play Blue Marvel. I feel like if they gonna put him with Monica, how she gonna date somebody that's like her dad age, like or older? Because her mama didn't even look that old back then. So I'm just like, how we gonna do that?
I'm not here for the bullshit, bro.
Y'all can't just throw people in casting. Like it gotta make sense. Like if that's somebody that Monica dates,
that's what
it gotta
I'm
be
saying,
somebody
bro,
that's
like,
her age.
Get somebody that you can get, bro.
You gotta, yeah.
Like, bro, what about, like, y'all not looking at quality of life and fucking
that's
how long fucking people can do the role? You don't want to see different people playing the same character in 2 or 3 years. You want somebody that's going to play the character, play the character for 10 plus years, hopefully, and you love the character. You want to have that. The way y'all think like DC, bro. Y'all think like DC. That's my new
y'all
phrase.
Thinking name, no
y'all
age,
thinking
no
name,
context.
no age, no nothing. Oh, what are they? Accolades. Let's get them. Let's snatch them up.
Some of y'all trolling. I'm gonna start timing y'all out if y'all trolling because I'm not finna do that.
How, bro?
How would he play that? Like nobody's even cast that character though.
Why?
Now he may be a good fit because I could go with his age and Monica, like they may fit together. But like I've never seen no casting for Blue Marvel at all. So how would y'all feel like that's him?
Who?
John Boyega.
Who the fuck is that? I was sitting here looking at the Idris Elba like how.
Somebody said Denzel too. I'm ignoring them. Like people trying to be funny. John Boyega is the one. I don't know if you remember when all the Black Lives Matter stuff was going on. He was real vocal on Twitter, but he was the black guy from Star Wars, the recent trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Him.
Okay.
Like he look around her age, like, and he's a good actor, so that may fit. Yes, but who even said that Blue Marvel was being cast in anything? Like I be trying to understand where y'all be getting y'all information from, because that shit Kevin Feige probably ain't even wrote down nowhere yet, and y'all be like, oh, this person cast. How y'all know this? Like after the whole Star Wars thing, I'm pretty sure he probably would take that shit in stride. Like that probably would be better suited for him. So
yes, I know Blue Marvel is older with gray hair around here, just like Reed. But you want to get somebody younger for longevity. Like, bro, y'all are fucking.
So when y'all watched the first,
got it.
When y'all watched the first Fantastic Four and Reed got his gray hair, did he automatically age or did he just automatically get gray hair? Did he get gray hair with his powers?
Yes.
Okay, so he didn't age. He got gray hair because his powers. So I'm gonna need y'all to be careful what y'all be saying. Just because somebody got gray streaks don't mean they 70. And if there's somebody that dated Monica, why would it be somebody that old? Like everything ain't gonna be comic accurate for this shit. Like
unbelievable.
If that's the case, Agatha would have been like 90 in this bitch because she old as fuck in the comics. She was an old lady with a black cat and white hair. This why DC, this why Marvel be good though, because they actually take the time to think about shit.
Y'all, this is why y'all deserve fucking DC the way it is right here. I would work good at Marvel because if they hire me at DC and I'm hearing this kind of shit, I would walk out the fucking room like, y'all got it, boss. Y'all got it. Y'all can have it. I quit.
He upset because the shit y'all be saying don't make no fucking sense. That's why. Common sense. Y'all need common sense and book sense. I seen somebody the other day say which one is better. I feel like you need both because one without the other is just ignorant. Like, Why is he so upset? Like, that's what happened when you passionate about shit and then people saying like dumb shit. Like
this is why DC failed, because they
don't
do shit like
this. Omari Hardwick playing nothing they got to do with Marvel. I would not be like, he got too many problems in real life. I ain't got time for that. Don't bring nobody problematic into the into Marvel universe so that they fans can be like, no, I'm not watching this dude and fuck shit up. Like, nope. Y'all love them problematic ass people.
Y'all got it, boss. Y'all got it. I remember when it was just 30 people watching us on Real
If
Talk.
you don't look your age, that's cool. But motherfuckers like Denzel, y'all calling out names of motherfuckers we know old and they look old. Like, that shit right there, ignorant. Chadwick, you right. He sure didn't look 40. Because I didn't even know he was till they said it. But I'm like, if there's somebody that's going to date Monica, I don't want to see her with nobody that look like they got worms. Like, I don't want to see that. Now I want to improve Westview people's standard of living. I mean, some people be okay. That's how our hometown probably look right now when you ride through. The way they look when Wanda pulled up. Like, some people okay living like that. Like, it was a lot of older people there. They didn't really even show no kids then when she drove through. Like, you ain't see no kids playing or nothing like that. Like, when she drove through. So I just wonder, maybe they were there. Maybe they just didn't show that. Because, they just kind of showed people that had been in the show at some point. But it just looked like a little old quiet town. That's why I feel like they moved there though. The thing that hurt me the most is like, being a superhero, you can save so many lives, but 9 times out of 10 you won't get a happy ending. Like I was telling them last night in Discord, it literally took Cap stealing time and being selfish for him to get his happy ending. Like, for him to grow old with Peggy, he had to go steal this moment in time, go back and do all this shit like differently to be happy. All these other people are like dead or dying, or they don't have their family, and then the Avengers, I do also wish they would have been closer than they were. But like, when you even think about them, we love them as a group of people, but they weren't even all that close. Like, everybody had their person or persons that they was close to, but as a whole, everybody wasn't close together like that. So I'm hoping if they do like a new set of Avengers, those people are like closer with each other than like the previous ones we had. Cause like that was like when I was trying to think of somebody Wanda could have depended on to like in these situations, like she ain't got nobody because everybody either dead or they weren't close in the first place if they still alive. So it's just,
that's why the young Avengers. Alright, let's say we do young Avengers. I feel like Peter should lead that team if they keep Tom on, because his contract ends after Spider-Man No Way Home.
he seemed like he
probably gonna stick with it, knowing him, because this really jump started his career. He seemed like the type to say, "Yeah,
he gonna keep getting paid more and more too." Like, keep on.
Yeah, like I feel like he should be the leader because everybody loves Spider-Man already. Everybody loves Tom. Everybody would feel like
they showed Nick Fury.
I would feel like he would be the best person to lead the Young Avengers team.
I ain't gonna guess how long the finale gonna be. I'm assuming it'll be longer than the other episodes, but I'm not gonna assume.
I give it a good 50 minutes, and actual 50 minutes. I'm not talking about credits and everything. I'm talking about good 50 minutes, good solid 50 minutes of fucking content.
But I can see her not going to Hawkeye because he got his whole family back.
Yeah, like
he like one of the only ones that got his whole family back. Like, he lost shit, he did some fucked up shit, he lost Nat, but then like he got his whole family back. So he probably chilling. Like, he probably really retired right now. Like how they try to make it seem like he was retired before all this shit had happened. Like, he probably really retired right now. Like, his daughter, I could see her taking over at some point. I think that's supposed to be like a thing, but because they had already showed her shooting arrows, and he already like low-key called her Hawkeye in Infinity War? So, was it Infinity War?
No,
Endgame? Oh yeah, because that's at the beginning, when all the shit start popping up.
Now, that was fucked up. Like, I understand Wanda lost stuff over time, Hawkeye lost shit instantly,
I
bro.
said that last night. I was like, how Thanos said this shit was supposed to be even, split, rich, poor, whoever. He lost his whole family.
Bro, like, that's like instantly.
5-1. Like, he had, they was a team, a household of 5, right? Him and his wife, and they had 3 kids.
Yeah. It was, that's like, it's me. Think about that shit. It's me.
Don't put me in there. Don't.
Tasha Cole.
Nope. Don't put me in there. You go.
And it's just me and Guy.
Guy gone too. We going together.
Everybody gone. I'm in this bitch. You think I ain't going on no fucking rampage?
Gone too, because they said the animals was gone too. They said half of life. If you was breathing, you was gone. They said life everywhere. They said animals, like anything living.
He probably dust out.
Because you don't remember when Hulk snapped and then Ant-Man went to the window, he seen birds for the first time again. Like, it was animals too, because that's the first thing they showed was like birds coming outside.
So, bro,
Hawkeye lost the ranch. Everybody, the animals,
motherfuckers were gone.
Oh my god! Hawkeye would have. What if Hawkeye would have been having a cookout, like outside cookout? Everybody at the cookout gone for him.
It's fucking horrible.
That shit wasn't. That wasn't right, bro. Because it wasn't about like. Because me and Danielle was joking last night. Danielle was like, well, maybe because the mama went, the kids went, because they don't exist no more. I'm like, no, that is not how that works. It was that moment in time. You just snapped out of existence. Not going back to before you was born, so you didn't have kids or that. Like they took his whole family, and y'all wonder why he was out here buying.
Slicing motherfuckers
took his family in an instant, bitch. We was out here having hot dogs. We was out here shooting arrows. He turned around everybody. You see his dust.
My boy said, I wanted ketchup on my hot dog. Nah, bro. He ain't get no ketchup.
When they were talking about mayonnaise, like, who eat mayonnaise on their hot dogs? And then they turned around, they was gone.
That shit was horrible, bro. That shit was horrible. Bro, and motherfucker, like, that motherfucker, man, it went on, like, killing.
The whole Infinity after Endgame shit is gonna be dark because Thor lost everything. Like, he was sitting up there looking sick because he had lost it. And the sad part about it is Loki not even dead though, because we know that because he finna been a whole show. I don't know how he do that. Like, I don't know how he does.
You know what? Know what I appreciate about Tom Hiddleston? He originally went out for the role of Thor, got cast as Loki, and he is milking that shit.
Yeah, he good though. It's like he actually good anyway. Like, whoever do casting, I feel like they have to get like a hand clap because some people go for roles that you could never see them in. Like, cause like him as Thor, I can't see that. But like him as Loki, I can't see nobody else doing that. Like, it's just some roles like you can't see somebody else playing.
Like, you know, Trickster, man, he embodies that role. He does that role very well.
Not everybody got smoked.
Like,
people became the Punisher.
Like, you can't, like, bro, it's amazing how some of these people have been in the MCU since the beginning. Paul voiced Jarvis for years. Now he's Vision. You know what I'm saying? Don Cheadle has been here since 2010.
Thor is I feel like Thor, with him having like god-like abilities, I don't feel like it hit him as hard. I feel like he was upset. Yes, y'all see him go through his whole beer belly phase, but now he with like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's almost like he gonna have his own little family again. I feel like, you know, they all like weird, so I feel like it's not as bad for him because he with people.
Who?
Thor.
What?
When I'm talking about how he lost stuff, because somebody was saying like they was talking about Thor, but I'm like, with him, he got like Guardians of the Galaxy that like he running the universe with them. Wanda don't have nobody though. Like, she ain't got nobody, and that's why I was like, even if she would have had Hawkeye, like he got his family back, you don't want to put that darkness on somebody who good. Like, they living their life. You don't even want to see that shit. Like, bitch, you over here in this house on this farm with your wife and your kids, ain't got nothing. You don't even want to see that shit when you in that darker place. I don't want to see that. She made her own reality. She made her own house and her own neighbors and family and shit like that. And that's the least of what she could have done, like, to be honest. She could have told back the universe, ain't nobody gonna have nothing, bitch. I ain't got nothing. Nobody gonna have nothing. We ending everything now. Blip, it's all black. That's it. Ain't no please stand by, bitches, dang. So, she could have did a lot worse. That's what Agatha even said. Like, you got this power and you over here making, what she said, breakfast for dinner. She was like, that's what you over here doing. So,
I mean, yeah, she could have killed everybody on Earth, bro. She could have fucked up the whole universe.
She could have fucked up the universe. Fuck Earth.
Like, Captain Marvel is strong, but she couldn't have stopped Wanda, bro.
Nah. And y'all notice, that's why I was wondering, like, as she got stronger, is that why her hair gets, like, brighter? Because when she started off in Wachovia, she had, like, black or dark brown hair. Sokovia. I'm sorry, what I said?
Wachovia. Wakanda, Sokovia.
And then, it got lighter and lighter. Like, after she saw the little, like, herself in the yellow picture or whatever like that, the next time they showed her, it was, like, a brighter brown. And then, like, now it's almost, like, strawberry blonde, like, real bright red. So, I'm wondering, as she gets stronger, is that what changed her hair? Because it kept changing throughout, like, the movies. I don't know if you ever, like, paid attention to that.
I'm thinking.
Prince, if you don't leave here and go look on the channel, we wouldn't even be talking about it if the video went up. I don't know why y'all do that every week. I feel like some of y'all just be wanting attention though.
If you
how do you see the live and not see what's next to it?
Y'all, even if you just not getting here, you ain't gotta say crazy stuff. You can say hey and you'll get a response.
Most times, most we don't see it.
Yeah, unless it's the chat is moving fast and we're talking. But you might, if you listen, somebody will be like, oh hey, first time here. Hey, you don't have to say crazy. Where's the WandaVision reaction, bro? It's been up on Patreon, fucking 14 hours.
So I went to our page, right? Married to the Real. You can see the live first. If you scroll right under that, what does that say? What is that video under the live? Even on mobile, on PC, you definitely gonna see it because that shit all stretched out right there together. Young Quizzy, thank you for the donation. Love your Attack on Titan and My Hero reactions. Hope everything is well. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Chilling. I'm straight.
My Hero gonna be out soon, huh? I gotta remember what day that is.
Fuck, I need to rewatch them.
I do.
Oh no, I don't. I remember what happened. I don't gotta rewatch shit.
I'm gonna rewatch it anyway.
I ain't gotta rewatch shit because the last episode fucked me up, making me love Endeavor and shit. Boy, what the fuck?
Yeah, because you done played that so many times on Twitter. I mean on Twitch.
Making me love in the pussy.
So I just need to know once it start coming out. You know they doing another movie this summer. So I'm just hoping it ain't like further ahead than where the anime gonna be when it come out because I want to see it.
Trey didn't want Wolverine.
And why I'm mad that like fucking
I'm the wrong person to ask about that. I stopped.
What's the name of the movie?
At some certain point.
Demon Slayer. It got like one screening in the U.S. in fucking Florida.
Where?
I don't know. Where you going?
Catching a flight.
Fuck, it probably done already happened.
Where's it?
Google and look it up. But I'm like, cause they trying to test it. I'm assuming to see like,
okay, Google, where's Demon Slayer playing in the U.S.
According to Thrillist, the ultra-popular 2019 series, with a box office record-breaking movie headed to the U.S. this year, recently became available to watch on Netflix.
I didn't know.
What?
No. See, you stupid.
That's
bitch.
why I be typing shit in because they don't be answering the questions.
Google, you a bitch.
Attack on Titan come out every Sunday. That's when the next episode come out.
It's in Miami.
I'm not flying to Florida with them ignorant ass people that don't wear no mask and don't do nothing COVID related. I like how that's where it ended up coming first in like a COVID hot zone.
Miami.
It's finna come out anyway, probably like in March everywhere else or April at the latest because it was supposed to come out in the first part of the year. So I don't know what they probably testing it there to see if people actually gonna go see it. Because with an anime movie, you can't just release that on a network like HBO Max doing them like, oh, let everybody watch it like this. So they probably trying to see if people gonna actually go see it before they release it. Thank you, Montreal, for that plug for Patreon.
Are y'all gonna react to Invincible? What?
It's possible. You remember the comic Invincible that's done by?
Oh yeah, they got the
yeah, that looked kind of good though when we had watched the trailer too. So we have time probably.
Don't call Google a bitch. Fuck Google. Listen,
we actually did the first Invincible trailer. If you want to go look at it on the channel, like we talked about it in a video when it first came out, when they were doing all the stuff around con time, I think. I don't know if Marvel gonna cast Hulkling because I mean, Like, I get it. Everybody want to see these characters together, but they kids though. We gotta wait for them to grow up first before they get to all that. So
like y'all,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
And it depends on what they do with her kids, because how we know they gonna even survive next week. So it depends on what story they go with.
Like, I feel like they might age them. Like,
if they do, I don't feel like it'll be in her show. It'll probably be like whenever she pop up again in like a movie or something. Or after she done went off the deep end thinking they dead and they come back like how they did in the comics, and then you know,
like,
they really were alive.
Because honestly, and I said this before, teenagers are easier
all of
to
y'all
work
know
with.
where y'all mass in Florida. Y'all ain't even finna tell me that.
Like, teenagers, like late teens, are easier to work with. You can work with them longer. I think because like under the age of 16, they can only work like 8 hours.
Hey Keywan, thank you for the donation. Sub-Zero, new subscriber. I fucks with y'all content. This WandaVision is on point. Thank you for the donation, Sub-Zero.
WandaVision is like killing it.
We watched the whole Demon Slayer first season on Patreon if nobody knew. That's why we were talking about the movie. Like, we don't post all anime on the channel because it's too stressful to, like, trying to avoid strikes or avoid shit that getting taken down or blocked or whatever. When y'all could just watch it on Patreon if you got Patreon. That too.
Half of the stuff y'all.
Most of the stuff we watch, like, I think Jujutsu Kaisen and The Promised Neverland are the only two shows that we tried to put up that were new. There's some we never posted before. And then I'm not posting The Promised Neverland no more because nobody's watching it, because they were like, oh, it's going away from the manga, so people are stop watching it. Jujutsu Kaisen is different. Like, I don't mind posting that because it's actually good. Like, people actually like watching it. So
Jermaine King, thank you for the dono. Y'all got me through the early parts of this pandemic. I stayed up to 5 a.m. watching Tasha play what?
Is that The Last of Us? Or is that supposed to be The Last
The
of Us?
Last of Us 2 each night. I never forget Trey's Justice League Doom stream. Justice League Doom?
They probably meant Justice League Dark
Apocalypse?
Yeah.
And all the Apex stream. Thank you both. No problem.
Well, you're
man.
welcome. I need to start back streaming more, but I just been in a funk lately. I ain't been feeling like doing anything extra.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the Avatar announcements. I ain't fucking with Avatar if it ain't the original people that made it, because I was excited about what they was about to do on Netflix, and then they left. They was like, due to creative differences. Then all of a sudden they like, oh, we about to make Qatar 16 and about to be 12. Like, they changing all this shit. They probably was like, no, we don't want to do that. So if it ain't the original people, I'm not gonna mess with it.
I enjoyed Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It was a fun game. It was different. It was fun.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. I didn't post it, but I finished it.
Oh.
I still got the files downstairs on my computer.
I got so much shit I need to post. I got files from from Twitch that I need to post gameplays and shit like that I be
go to the
do
store and
too.
miss all the WandaVision conversation. That's your fault, Ashley. That is your fault.
Right, you should have had your phone. You should have put some
I don't
earbuds
know
in and
what
been
you were
listening.
thinking. I don't know what you were thinking. I'm hungry. I gotta find something to eat.
What do you guys think of Disney Plus getting starred? I can't even read that, as a 6th tier on the app?
What?
I don't know what you're trying to say. So sorry about that.
I don't know where it is. Apocalypse. Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. I'm like,
yeah, I saw Grant Gustin. If y'all didn't know, he said he actually explained under the pictures why he started to bulk up, because he was like, he's never taken care of himself correctly, always being like anxious and like judgy of himself. He was like, with the pandemic, he had more like him time, so he's been able to be healthy, eat right, and take care of himself or whatever. So he started to gain weight. So he was like, after like the first episode or two, you'll notice a difference because he done bulked up some. So
Dark Apocalypse, exactly why Superman a bomb. Thank you. 100%.
what? I don't even know.
No! We're going there! We're gonna fight him! We're gonna beat him!
But Superman been a bum something in certain situations. That's what I'm like. It depends on the continuity. I feel like people look at Superman as like the golden boy, but y'all don't read all the continuities in the comics and shit where he do fucked up shit. I was already done with Superman, but like it was even more done for me. Like when we watched Teenage Justice League, when we watched Young Justice, and he treated Superboy like that because he was a clone, but he still like got your DNA though, my boy.
Trey, watch Avatar so y'all can react to Legends of Korra. You talking to the wrong person.
He already seen Avatar. the first season and part of the second season already up on Patreon because I'm the one that still got to finish watching it. Then at some point, maybe he'll want to watch Corey. I don't know.
I mean, the unmitigated gall.
I'm not doing no Tasha Talk Tuesday. You want me to tell you why I'm not doing the Tasha Talk Tuesday? Because of this shit right here. Y'all come up in here with this bullshit and trolling. Y'all not finna stress me no more than I already be stressed. I already didn't feel like recording nothing this week. We been recording all week but WandaVision and like the live shit that came on, nothing extra. Cause I didn't fucking feel like it. Like when I get to the point where I don't feel like doing something, I'm gonna stop doing it. I edited videos to put them up because they needed to go up, and that was it. Like I don't want to get burnt out on YouTube because then y'all really gonna be like, where the fuck they at? I be trying not to get burnt out, and I've just got too much real life shit going on. Like my granddaddy and my mama had to have surgery in the same week, and then I still got stuff going on with my kid that we have to do. Like that shit, I be tired. Now, if any one of y'all want to edit for the free, you know, as a donation to the channel, by all means, you know, hit me up. Y'all can get whatever y'all want, you know, but I'm not finna burn myself out doing no reactions. Like I'm not doing that. I already don't have time to stream like I want to because I be tired. Don't even want to look at no shit. No streaming software when I get done. Like, I ain't doing nothing extra.
I'm not even mad at Injustice Superman. At least he had a reason to be mad.
Yeah, he did.
He had a real reason to be mad. Joker made him kill his wife and son. Okay, that'll send anybody over the edge, bro.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Come on, bro.
I don't even remember that kind of games.
That's justified, bro. That gives you have every fucking right, bro, to be that mad. You do. I'm not even mad at that Superman because guess what, bitch?
It's okay, Phantom Wolf. I mean, as far as I know.
But when you have ego, when ego clouds your judgment and you say, no, we're going to somebody else's planet and we're going to body them on their home, bro, that the sheer arrogance of you.
But that's why I was like, I'm already behind because like I don't be doing Saturday Scares no more, no cooking videos. I'm behind on Avatar and Gumball. Like I already got stuff I got to catch up on, so I know I ain't doing nothing new.
But y'all crazy as hell.
I need to wash my hair. I ain't washed my hair in like 3 weeks, bro. That's why I was in this. But I need to wash it and go to the hair store. I need to see what time they close. I need to run so I can try to do my own hair. Go get something done. Like it's just, I've been in a slump. I'm trying to get out of it. Is it Agusi? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but thank you. Your last name, Barrington.
I'm just saying, y'all. Like
they making a new animated movie for Avatar. It's been confirmed, so that's probably why they asked about that. But is it the main people that made the show that's doing the animated movie? Because if it's the people that did the show, I'm cool. I don't like when people take other people's visions and try to make it and then y'all ruin it. Like I don't like when they do that. Just like they made the live action, that shit was garbage. So if it's the people that did the show, I'm cool. Like the way graphics and effects are now, like they could actually do like a Dragon Ball movie and do it right, but it got to be the right set of people that do that.
I wouldn't even want a Dragon Ball movie because you can't get everything you want from Dragon Ball. People are gonna ask, how are we gonna get fusion? It's just not. That's not feasible yet. It's just not. Give me another anime. Like you could literally do Attack on Titan. You could.
I need to watch the live action that already exists for that.
Like
my hair beautiful, but it's dirty. It needs to be washed and detangled. It's a mess.
You saw Trey's scare video. What scare video I did?
That the lollipop challenge.
Like you know what?
Yo, I was so glad he did that though, because I didn't think he was gonna do it when I asked, because he never do scary stuff. Like, and I'm like,
bro, I forgot. Like you see, like that let you know I don't do scary shit. Because I'm
Jamil, like, thank you for the donation.
Like you watching the right person. Like bro, I forget what I do.
Getting late. Hey guys, I'm late getting here. So on the latest episode of WandaVision, what if the new Vision will be Ultron that comes back? That's what we was talking about earlier. But if it is, y'all see, like I said, I'm gonna have to give it up to Elizabeth and Paul because they be acting their ass off. Elizabeth this episode reliving her trauma and us seeing it, like those expressions, her redoing those scenes and stuff that we've never seen before.
Because Trey is over.
That shit was ignorant. But like I've never seen Paul as Vision look evil, and like if you looked at him last night in that mid-credit scene when he was in that shit, like he looked like he was about to fuck some shit up.
He looked evil one time. He looked Civil War. He looked real mad and evil, like when? But like during the big fight when they're at the airport. It was just one scene.
Now I can see him now. He kind of looked serious when he was telling them they need to like do whatever. But last night it looked more sinister to me.
I have to show you the scene.
Yeah, you have to show me that.
I have to show you the scene. Like, that was the only scene though, and like, otherwise he's always have this carefree.
Oh, Paramount Plus, of course. These streaming services. Okay.
That lollipop video was great, man. That shit.
That was some ignorant shit. That was different though. Like I don't think I ever seen a scary.
Man, Black Lightning and Batwoman been talking about. That's the first shit we talk about.
Yeah, we got the CW out of the way first. WandaVision deserved to be last because it was the best. So,
like, I can't. Like, bro,
I've watched. What is it? Is it Ip Man? Like I've watched that, and I watched like some old school martial art movies. It depends on what they were. I watched Kung Fu Hustle, like even though it's like a comedy. I told her he needs to watch that. I keep forgetting to tell him to watch that. That shit was so fucking ignorant. And then we watched the episode of Warrior, which was really good, which is supposed to be like based off Bruce Lee's writings or teachings or something like that, I think.
oh yeah, White Vision headpiece is definitely Tony Arc reactor from Iron Man 2. Yeah, you saw that on the little triangle shit. Like I was like, maybe
like
that's
he had his own thing, but I think it's just where the stone would have been because it wasn't sticking out. But somebody was like, so since the way Vision was made, if the White Vision gonna be made off of like Hayward, since like regular Vision made off of like Tony and Banner and Ultron, is that gonna have a part of him in there like that too?
It's possible.
That shit gonna be annoying and ignorant. Kevin. And I still feel like it's something about that man that make me feel like it's more to that story because the way he was watching Wanda, if you just look like when he called her into the office, the way he looked to see like how she would react to certain stuff, it's like he planned all this shit.
He did. Kevin with the donation, appreciate it. I'm still trying to get over how Disney man, am I reading that right?
They talking about the bombing when they was watching the Dick Van Dyke Show, how they did us like when they
that shit like fucked me up.
I seen your reaction that I didn't even move. Like I thought it scared me, but I didn't jump. Like you jumped, you was like, oh. The way you jumped was like hella funny, but they was wrong for that. That shit was ignorant as hell. I don't even think it's a stone though. Like it's a triangle there, but I don't know if nothing's in it. It looked like circuitry, but it wasn't sticking out on his head like a stone. It was just like, they just did it like that.
Could Wanda beat Dr. Fate? Yes.
I might. I don't know. I'm so sick of buying games that I only play for a little while, and then you've been spending like $60 on a game that you play for like 3 days. I'm burnt out on buying games too, but I'm gonna see when it come out. Now I am gonna be playing that Harvest Moon when it drop though.
I don't want Kitty Pryde. When Young Avengers, I don't want Kitty Pryde to. I want Jubilee. Give me Jubilee. Give me Chinese American Jubilee. Give me Jubilee.
Like from the cartoon.
Yes. Give me Jubilee. I am so sick of Kitty Pryde. Fuck all that.
Lost Boy say,
give me
thank
Jubilee.
You for the donation. Just want to say thank you for your reactions. I always look forward to them. I've been a Patreon since Crisis. Wish you both success this year. Well, thank you for supporting us. We appreciate it.
I want Jubilee.
I think Hayward a villain too. I just don't know.
I understand people love Kitty Pryde and all that. That's cool. Do all that. Love all that shit. Look, man, give me Jubilee.
That's my question too. Like if y'all had the real Vision, how if she manifested him were y'all able to track him inside the hex? Like is the same energy signature? Like it was it like like just like because she manifested him it still was real? Because then I can't remember who asked in Discord. Somebody I think it was Dina that was like, so is she able to manifest vibranium? Like can she create vibranium? Because like she basically made him like from nothing. So can she make vibranium? I don't know. I'm assuming maybe they just tried to find something similar to his energy.
Maybe she can make anything she's come in contact with.
That's possible.
Like because he's made from vibranium. That's what she knows she's made from. She's been in Wakanda. She's touched Vision. So maybe anything she touches, she can manifest.
I mean, you seen Agatha say that she got everything right down to the crown molding on the houses. Like that's detail. That's why she was so jealous because she was like, it took me years just to be able to like do simple shit. Like she trying to figure out how Wanda can do all this intricate stuff. Like that's why she was trying to figure it out. And then surprise, she not the witch you thought she was.
Well, Agatha is really she trying to get rid of Wanda because
Wanda not supposed to exist.
Scarlet Witch.
Now it's more than one storyline. I don't know how they're gonna do Wanda to say how she became the Scarlet Witch. I know in the comics. Is it I don't know how to pronounce the character's name that was the original person that had chaos energy or chaos magic. It starts with a C. It's like CH. It's spelled weird. It's like a bunch of consonants put together. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that person basically tried to rule the universe along with somebody else. And it's like the great mages or something had to lie to them like they weren't, you know, like the most powerful being, and they like sealed him inside some kind of mountain or volcano, and it was saying that he touched Wanda like with like one finger at her birth, which turned her into this, because had he not done that, she would have just been a regular mutant. So that's why I was like, and she only got like, I forgot how much percent of his power. It was not even like all of it, but I'm sure they're not gonna do that, you know, like for the live action stuff. So I'm just wondering if they just gonna say she a Nexus being, like it's just a 1 in a million anomaly that she happened to do this, or what. Do you think Hayward is a Skrull? I be forgetting that like they
low-key. Is that how you say? I forgot how the fuck to say that. What? Is that how you spell it, J-Dog?
J-Dog saying Cthulhu like the damn monster from fucking Lovecraft. It's the other one that Christian said, I think is how it's spelled. That Chithon or whatever. I think it's that one.
10% like Deku? It's possible.
Like I know in the comics that's where she get her magic from. But in the story, that's what I'm saying, live action, we don't know nothing about them characters, so I don't know. Like it's theories going around that Hayward is like either being controlled by a Mortis or is like a human walking a Mortis, because that's who like start Nexus Wars or whatever. Like that's one of the people that started like manipulating her and Vision to start that. But I don't know. Well, I know more about this because I went to go read about it because it's interesting to me. Like, I had never read no Wanda shit before, like, before all this. I'm not going to even lie. Like, that's something I've been new. Like, I went to read up on it because of WandaVision. Like, I know some comic stuff about other characters, but, like, I know certain stuff about The Flash, but I don't know everything because they have so many different continuities of that shit that come out. Like, it depends on the character. Kevin did say pay attention to how everyone acts because we have seen some Skrulls already. I keep forgetting that they like low key like are people, but you know they be like
secret invasion.
So he may be one of them because you would think they be in positions of power if you're gonna make power moves. You get what I'm saying? Like, so he could be one. And then when you think about the tie-in with Monica and her mama and Captain Marvel, like that would be like the perfect place for some.
I forgot. I gotta go watch the Captain Marvel movie again.
What?
Because the Skrulls act a certain way. So if I can remember how they act, I can tell who's a Skrull and who's not. Because during that movie, they said that they were acting a certain way. They couldn't do certain things.
But that's why I was like, when you look at him, the way I've never seen him act weird, but the way he look at people, the way he was looking at her last night was like different. I don't know if you got what I was saying, but like when it's like he was observing her, but like staying at a far enough distance to where he ain't get bodied. But it was like he was trying to move chess pieces while he was talking to her last night.
Who is not the most powerful Avenger? Who is not the most powerful Avenger? Who? Put a name.
Y'all must don't know what chaos magic do.
Put a name behind that, Joel. Put a name behind that shit. Who is not the most powerful Avenger? Because that's the only comment I saw right there. Put a name.
Not does Hayward have a cat? What they got to do with it?
Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is not even an Avenger. He's Justice League. What? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to watch the Captain Marvel movie again, but I have to see. And when could I have time to do that?
Now watch the way they blink.
That's what it is. Skrulls don't have human memories.
How would you detect that though? If somebody don't have human memories, because if you research who you around, because that's just like Hayward know about her mom and was bringing up stuff about Monica, but that stuff you could have looked up.
Trey, anyone in DC who would match up to Wanda in power?
In DC? Why y'all keep saying Wanda versus Dark Phoenix? She ain't seeing that shit, bruh. That just like people keep talking about Iron Man and Magneto. Like, do you not know what iron is? Like, do you not understand that's a metal? Like the fuck.
Fuck.
Raven, Enchantress, and Zatanna can match up to Wanda. I don't know about all of that. I don't know Enchantress like that. Raven could be kind of like ignorant. But I still don't think it's like on Wanda level. But I think y'all think that because y'all haven't seen what Wanda could really do though. Like, she can really destroy everything. Like, this little city shit that she doing is like child's play compared to what she could do. Not Scroll Maria Hill.
I don't know. I can't think of anybody else. Adam Warlock would wreck Wanda. Okay, hour 40 minutes. That's good. That's good enough for me.
Y'all. She probably could just snap her fingers and make that man just like melt or something. Like, y'all really don't understand. Exactly. If Wanda can erase the very fabric of the universe, she's the most powerful. Who else can do that? Can your Adam Warlock do that?
Y'all look at strength as muscles.
I don't think Doctor Strange not as strong as Wanda. Like, yeah, he knows some shit, but like,
Doctor Strange is powerful. He's more control. He has more control than Wanda. He's more emotionally enabled to control things, opposed to Wanda. When she freaks out, any and everybody is an enemy. Whereas Doctor Strange can have a clear path. While he is powerful, he's not as powerful as her. Hey, man. Y'all think other people powerful? Hey, man. That's cool, bro. Like, I know that I love Barry Allen, but he's still not the fastest Flash. Wally is. Off the new comics, Wally's the fastest. But that still doesn't take away that I love the Flash. I still know who the fastest man alive, which is his protege, which I'm cool with because I like Wally too.
How could Hayward be Ultron? Who is Franklin Richards?
Reed and Sue's son.
Mm. Y'all trying to compare people to a Wanda that y'all ain't even seen yet. Like, y'all ain't seen her do damage with chaos magic. Y'all seeing this shit right here thinking that it's gonna be like that's it. Just cause she could get into Agatha head right then. The thing is, like, she did this without knowing. So just imagine if she learns how to use her power, how damaging that could be. I mean, it could be real damaging not knowing how to use it with her outbursts. Because, like I said, that could have just turned everybody inside out. We don't know what.
I got you. For anime watchers, think of Wanda as Gohan, young Gohan, who didn't understand that had these rages where its power just exploded, right? And then all of a sudden, when she calmed down, it's all good. But then you get Cell.
Thank you for the donation, Kevin.
She has this power in her that hasn't awakened yet, and Cell does something to awaken that power. That's what you're gonna get with Wanda eventually. You're gonna get Wanda at a level. She has this hidden potential that hasn't been reached yet, and then when it happens, Super Saiyan 2.
I'm assuming Billy may be stronger than Wanda, but not yet. But that's her child. So where you think he got that from? Why you think she got her kids strapped up like that so that they don't pass that shit on? Because, like, if Wanda's not supposed to exist, like the Scarlet Witch and Chaos Magic, she's not supposed to be able to do that. That means she passed that on to one of her kids, which would then pass that shit on to theirs at some point. Like, well, or not, because. But that's why she probably trying to get rid of them. Like, Wanda's supposed to be a myth, like she said in the show. Like, we've seen her. Agatha said, like, you have all this power and you're using it to make breakfast for dinner. She don't know. Like, I don't think she knows what's the word I'm trying to use? I don't think she knows how to fully use her powers. Because she broke down on that lot, and that's what came out of her from breaking down. Like, she had to basically feel nothing to be able to use that. But if she ever learned how to use it, why y'all come? I don't do that. That one universe of comics versus another stuff, like Trigun versus Wanda, that's ugly. Like, I don't do that. Did his own daughter beat his ass? Like, why would he be anything against Wanda when Raven can handle him? I don't understand the question. That's what I'm saying. She created this whole thing by not trying. Like, did you see how pissed off Agatha was? Because she thought she was a regular witch doing this. Like, bitch, you got everything down to the crown molding. You even controlling the people all the way to the edge of town. Then she extended that shit. Like, and she not even trying. She wasn't even trying to do this. Like, it just happened. So just imagine that she was really evil, really pissed off, and knew how to use the shit. Let me read y'all the definition of chaos magic, since somebody just asked what it was. Because I also think people don't understand that either. Chaos magic is the name of a magic so powerful that it was thought to be non-existent by even the Sorcerer Supreme himself. This magic can manipulate, warp, and reconstruct the very fabric of existence and reality to the user's very whims and bring about total destruction to the cosmos. The cosmos. I repeat, the cosmos. Not Earth. Not Planet 343. The cosmos. This is when they talking about this Erdegaard and Archdemon Chithon or whatever used chaos magic to rule the earth as the god of chaos. However, Earth's mages got together and ended his reign with a lie. They said there is no god of chaos and there is no chaos magic. So they sealed him in some mountain on the Wandagore or whatever that is.
What was the mountain?
Mount Wandagore, which is supposed to be her birthplace.
And she named after the Mount Wandagore.
Mount Wandagore, the future birthplace of Wanda Maximoff. The newborn will be touched by the hand of the degenerate elder god, which will leave her with a fraction of his power that would let her control chaos energy and alter reality itself beyond recognition. And see, like I was telling y'all in the comics, it says under the tutoring of Agatha Harkness, Wanda would later go on to learn how to harness this energy. So that's why I was like, that was her tutor in the comics, not like how it is right now. So they changed up some stuff.
I saw a comment about Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi wasn't a bad mama. It actually makes sense though. She was 5, like her son was 5 years old and trying to fight grown men.
Jermaine, thank you for the donation.
You think that's normal? That's actually not normal, bro.
You think I'm gonna let my kids go outside and fight somebody at 5 years old because they think they gonna win?
Like, that's not normal if you really think about it logically. I know it's an anime, but if you think logically.
Didn't she like walk up and slap the fuck out of Boo for like doing something to one of the kids? Like,
go
like, bro, Chi-Chi ain't the one. Y'all bullshit.
Chi-Chi walked up to Boo and said, Piccolo was like, Chi-Chi, whatever you're gonna do, don't do it.
I actually seen a comment online.
She walked up. You killed my oldest son. You look at me when I'm talking to you. Oh,
her and Bowman ignorant, bro. Her and Bowman ignorant. Y'all gonna leave them alone. I seen a comment about Cardi online that I had to totally agree with. Everybody's children are different. You can't tell someone how to parent. Like, yes, don't mistreat your kids and stuff like that. We get that. We not talking about that. But you can't tell somebody how to be a parent to their kids. Everybody's child is different. My children may not act like your children, so it's certain shit that you may have to do that I don't have to do. Her child trying to go out here and box grown ass alien beings at 5. She like, sit your ass down and you gonna get this education. Like, that's the thing too. You can't depend on one thing for long. If you get crippled or something to where you can't use your ability no more, then what you got? You gonna be answering questions like your daddy? Because that's what Goku should have been doing, hitting the books. Like, what's gonna happen when you can't fight no more? She didn't want that for her child. And what he stopped doing, he wasn't fighting no more. He could have been, but he wouldn't. What you was gonna do then? Got a whole family, and then your ass gonna be dumb and can't take care of them because you was out here trying to fight.
And what's funny, Vidal want him to go fight too.
Wanda is strong. Mephisto killed her kids. She did not know that. Her kids were supposedly shards of his soul. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm killing them right in front of you. You're not gonna stop me or whatever. That's some shit that happened like without her knowledge. Like, and Agatha tried to hide those memories, and when she got them back, it was like too late at that point. But they really weren't dead. Like, she snapped off and popped off. Like, they manipulated her because they really weren't dead. But I'm like, it's not like now Agatha right in front of her with her kids, and then if they make it so she can't stop her, that's trash. Because like we just seen what she could do. This would be one of the moments where I would think she would be able to use her magic to stop this shit. They not in the house no more. Ain't no ruins or whatever they call runes or whatever to like stop her from using her magic. So it's like, what's the excuse if she don't? But she got them by like magic strings by the neck. She probably could just snap them bitches and then they just dead. Like, to be honest. So whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen for a reason to set up whatever story coming next. So we could be mad and sad or hurt or trying to say she not strong or whatever. But whatever's gonna happen is setting this shit up for whatever's coming next. What you mean? Y'all keep saying Disney still Marvel, like it's still Marvel Disney. They can't not be dark because it's Disney. Like, you gonna stop watching shit then if that's the case?
If she didn't, like, she had to, like, yeah, strangle them damn kids. Fuck them kids.
I ain't gonna say fuck them kids.
I don't mean fuck them kids. Like, I like the two actors who play
that's why I was like,
I don't mean fuck them kids. What I mean is fuck them kids that, know what I'm saying, watching the show out here in the world. Man, look, man, real life happens, bro. People out here strangling kids for real. Like, know what I'm saying, lock their ass up. Look, this is a TV show. This is drama. This is a comic book universe. They could have been real fucking dark. She could have been holding them by the goddamn throat, sticking her fingernails in their neck, bro. This is mild. They did what they could do. They good. This still PG-13. Chill
what's
out.
up, Terrence?
Like, it's cool. They ain't not did that bad.
I didn't even know like White Vision was a thing till I started seeing like the comic panels last night. So I was like, oof, that whole situation is ugly.
Yep, fuck them kids, man. Not the act. I'm to my kids out there, bro. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Look, man. Like, people be so sensitive about, oh, kids shouldn't be watching this, bro. Your kids watch that shit. You just don't know it yet.
And it's like, it got a rating, I'm sure. It's just probably not rated R. I'm sure it's like PG or PG-13 or something. So what does it matter? Kids watch worse on fucking Cartoon Network.
All the hidden.
I bet you don't know your children be watching their anime block on Saturday nights at like 1 a.m. watching Food Wars be etchy and watching the Attack on
Titan. New episode,
shit.
season 2 of that shit come out in the dub. I heard the fucking commercial for that shit.
I heard the commercial for some of that shit. Like
that shit was funny as hell. Soma voice, oh, it's spicy as hell, huh? I was like, wait, what? Come on, bro.
I was like, I be having to take a second look when I hear the shit in the dub because I be like, what is this? Like, the fuck are we doing?
CW needs to be more dark.
The CW is dark though. Like, I don't know how dark you how much darker you want it. Like, they do dark shit on fucking CW.
Come on, bro.
They can't kill everybody off. They ain't got no infinite number of
I
characters.
feel like the CW needs to stop with the whole trying to get so many. I understand people wanting to hire people to work, but like, bro, when you take away from your protagonists and their abilities, it kind of fucks me up. It pisses me off is what I'm trying to say. I'm like, bro, stop trying to hire all these extra people to do all this extra shit when you have your protagonist who in the comics does that already.
Oh, that's where this come from. I be passing this all the time.
Like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Like, I'm not even gonna talk about.
Is that Brittles? Thank you for the donation. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do. I enjoy watching your lives when I can catch them. Well, thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching.
Well, they always there, I think. Like, even
the lives.
Yeah, when we done.
Oh yeah, but some people like watching them live though.
Yeah, true.
Let me see if the trailer for that came out because I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, that's the thing about the CW too. That's why it doesn't have many views. It caters to teenagers. Like, you need to cater to the age group. What I think, 18 to 49.
Am I tripping, or was this supposed to be a Titans trailer that dropped yesterday? Because they made an announcement on social media, but I don't see a trailer. So did they forget? Or like, how you make an announcement for that and then don't do it?
Bro, what? Bro.
Oh, she looks fire.
Y'all.
You know why I hate HBO Max? I'm looking at pictures for Blackfire. She looks so dope, but I guarantee you when you start watching Titans, it's not going to look like that because this is just a picture. It's not in live action. You want to see her picture? This Blackfire. That's her, like with the aura and without. Like she actually looks good right there, but I want to see if it's going to look like that when they show it on screen. That's what they keep doing, reveals. Like, I thought it was going to be like a trailer. Like, they could have just revealed the people. I don't know what Armor Wars is per se, other than what Trey said it's gonna be. So I mean, I'm excited for anything Disney gonna show me at this point because I mean they ain't let me down with WandaVision, so I'm ready for whatever.
You know what? It's Marvel is on it, bro. Disney Plus is fucking shit up for the superheroes.
Titans have amazing suits. Okay, I'll see when they come on. I don't trust pictures because Photoshop is a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I have to see shit in live action. If it don't move well on camera, that picture don't mean nothing. If them same effects that's on that picture don't look like that in the show, all that shit for nothing. I've seen Titan season 1 and season 2. And it looks nothing like these pictures they dropping unless they doing hella budget for season 3. I also, while somebody just brought up Stranger Things, I thought Stranger Things season 4 was supposed to be the last season.
It is.
So why the fuck Millie Bobby Brown saying she want more money than the adults for season 5? I ain't watching it no more after season 4 because it ain't don't even be no kids no more. Y'all gonna be grown by the time season 4 come out. Y'all already then are. How old are y'all now? Like y'all gonna be grown by the time that shit come out. And then she like, I ain't doing it unless I get more money than the adults. Okay.
Well, she is in everything right now.
That don't. Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Millie is out here.
And some of them adults are more established than her, so how you feel like you're supposed to get more money than them? Because the girl who played Joyce been doing this thing since when? She been doing the thing for the longest.
I can't even think of her name right now. Fuck, what's the woman that played Joyce? I can't even think of her name right now. I'm drawing a fucking blank. What's her name?
I do still think there's a bigger villain in WandaVision than Agatha. I just think she's just a part of the problem right now.
Name.
Well, you gotta know that it's some younger people that watch WandaVision, so a lot of people don't even know the Olsen twins like that. So it's not surprising they wouldn't know that that's their sister. Like unless you like watch the Olsen twins back in the 90s and shit when they was like out hard, because they literally like that scene when they show her getting tested on in Wachovia before the yellow.
Winona Ryder, yeah.
Before the light came, she looked just like it really showed in her face in that scene that she looked just like them.
Who?
Wanda. I was talking about the Olsen twins. Like that scene when she was in the before she touched the like stone and it became like she looked just like them.
When I said before when I first saw that girl, I was like that
DNA go hard with them three.
Yeah,
like they look just like they could have been triplets.
Like that, like for real shit. That show you when you have the same parents right there. That's strong genetics.
Like I get the show about Elle or whatever like that, but like. It was about other people too before she even came on the scene. Like it's not just her. Like I hate when people do that. Like I get the show about you, but like okay, you get a nosebleed every time you have to do something though. But are you gonna make it to season 5 with these nosebleeds?
Hicks, have y'all watched the Swamp Thing show? It looks boring. I'm not gonna lie. No, I've never watched it.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard people say that it was actually good, so I don't know.
I'm good. I watched the Swamp Thing back when I was a kid. Like that one. You know,
oof,
like
that was oof.
I'm not doing it again.
Yes, that's their sister. Her last name is Olsen, and she looks just like them. But yeah, I just like that whole demanding money thing. Like, bitch, you on Netflix. Like, I get it. You a rising star, but at the same time, you on Netflix. Like, I don't know how much money you think you gonna get. Cause I thought season 4 was supposed to be the last one, unless Netflix trying to stretch shit, cause they losing all their shows.
Probably.
But I'm like, if this the last season of On My Block, why that ain't the last season of Stranger Things?
It should
4 and 4. I'm good on both. Y'all gonna end On My Block. Y'all gonna keep Stranger Things going. They gonna not even be kids no more. Ain't gonna even be. The show had that kind of like, I don't know. Like, I liked watching it because they were kids. Like, their bonds. When kids get older, just like on My Block, kids go their separate ways when they get a certain age. Like, their relationships aren't the same. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna still be feeling that shit like that for season 5. Like, how many more alien invasions are we gonna have? How many times are we gonna go to the other side? Not it's in the eyes, like it's in her whole face. She look just like them. Like the
It's in the eyes.
She is not a triplet. I said she could be. She's younger than them
by 2 years, and she's taller than them, which is fucking crazy.
They're stressed on it. They grow for a little bit. They've been working since they were 6 months. They ain't have that kid playtime outside. The Olsen twins, I'll give it up to their parents, though. They had some good parents. Because how many child stars got fucked over in Hollywood by their own parents? Mm-hmm. Their parents set them up. I hope they taking care of their parents, because their parents set them up perfectly. They've been working since they were 6 months. And then when they got so popular that they were making their own, like, straight to DVD movies, they had their own production company doing that. So they have to give the money to nobody. Like, that was their shit.
All theirs.
That was their shit. Fuck no Disney in the middle, like doing all that middleman shit. That was their stuff. They had their own production company. So every little movie they came out with during the 90s that was straight to DVD or straight to video, that was their shit. Then they started out like they retired. I think at like 18, didn't it? Like 20 something. Yeah. Like they were like barely legal and retired.
Done. Didn't have to work. They
didn't have to
and
work.
And they still making money to this
They got like 10 clothing lines that I didn't even know was like they shit. They got like 10 clothing lines. I remember the one clothing line they first came out with that went to Walmart, because I remember seeing like Mary Kate and Ashley shit in like Walmart. But they had like school supplies, posters and shit. Like all that shit is their money. Nobody owns their shit but them. That was the smartest thing that their parents ever set up for them. Like, I think, is Ashley the one that retired from acting? Because one retired from acting.
Yeah, one retired early.
Does, yeah. I think the other one.
No, she stopped in 2012. Oh. One stopped in 2004 when they started the fucking clothing and all that shit, and one went to 2012. So, and then she stopped in 2012 acting.
That movie when they went to Paris was your shit. I used to watch all that shit. All them straight to DVD movies used to be hitting different. Them straight to VHS, they used to be hitting different though.
And they got all the money from that shit, and
their parents really set them up good, because other people don't have them kind of stories. Like, I don't know what their relationship like with their parents. I would assume it's good. I know their mom and dad are divorced, and then their dad got other kids because they got like step siblings or whatever. But like, they did what they had to do for them children. Like, they made sure they
dad filed for bankruptcy a few years back and said the twins didn't help him. What?
Depends on if he dogged their mom out or not, though, because they mom and daddy not together. So that's just like Beyonce with her mom and daddy. You see how their relationship used to be. Now she don't fuck with her dad no more because of how he did her mama. So it depends.
Y'all, why would I react to the Spider-Man 3 trailer?
There's no trailer. You want me to react to a name drop that I already know?
Spider-Man No Way Home? Give me some footage of the movie. That's when I do. We don't do unnecessary reactions. That's an unnecessary reaction. Like, I feel like, bro, everybody on YouTube is different.
I understand that, though. Like, your shit, make that shit your own. Like, everything that got your name on it is yours. Ain't nobody getting the cut.
I understand people want to do reactions their way on their channel. I get that. That's your brand. Do your thing your way.
Do not come in here talking about
I'm not finna react to shit that, oh, this is 30 seconds, and try to stretch a 10-minute video out of that shit to put ads in it. I'm just not finna do that every week.
Everything don't deserve a reaction though. Like, I don't, like me, if I know it ain't gonna like
30-second preview. It was fucking Tom Holland walking out of John's office, supposed office, probably wasn't even his office, talking to Zendaya, and I can't even think of the other. I can't.
Friend, right?
Jacob. I think his name is Jacob. And you literally spoiled things. Name one thing I've spoiled. The last movie title. And zoom in on the name of the movie.
It ain't even worth it though, cause like the name of the movie ain't even impressed me though for me to do no reaction. Y'all would have been mad just like them Snyder Cut people. Y'all would have been hella mad because I'd have been like, this it? That shit pissed me off when I seen the name, because they had been hyping it up and trolling for like days before they dropped it just to be like, No Way Home. I was like, I'm waiting on Shattered Dimensions. I'm waiting on Into the Spider-Verse, bitch. I'm like, we here. Y'all done already gave away 37,000 cast members, so I know the name about to be all that, and the name was trash. I was like, really? Y'all done told me everybody in the movie, and now the name don't even make me like, it don't even make me do nothing. Like, it's just like, what is this? Them trying to put home in it all the time. I get it's a trilogy. They don't mean the fucking name gotta have home in everyone. Like, whose idea was that? I don't know. We're gonna put home in the name of every Spider-Man movie for now, from here to here.
No, like, just that. I just feel like after this, it's gonna be different. Like, it's just for this trilogy.
I would hope so, because if they do a fourth one with home in the name, Spider-Man Home Gone. No, like,
back at home.
Spider-Man Grounded. That's. I don't. I love Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland Spider-Man. I'm gonna watch the shit out the movie, but that title ain't do nothing for me. Like, I'm just being honest. I thought we was about to get some epic shit. They showing people from other movies gonna be in here. We know it might be multiverse related. And
Tom says nobody else in the movie. That's what Tom said. Tom said there's no.
They should have never been leaking shit anyway though, because people gonna have expectations just like they did for WandaVision. Oh, we gonna see Beast or Magneto or Reed. We gonna see all these people ain't seen nobody. Y'all gonna get y'all hopes up and ain't gonna be nobody in the movie.
And the Snyder Cut people were having tantrums after Tom's trailer.
I don't give a fuck. Have a tantrum. I got enough kids. You can sit over there and be mad because you don't even go here. I'm gonna tell you just like that movie. You don't even go here. Like, y'all ain't the right regular people that be over here supporting. Y'all came because y'all was on the search for Snyder Cut reactions, and that's why y'all ended up here. Y'all don't support nothing else. So, like, what's even the reason? What is you looking for?
I gotta go see how many comments under that shit. I ain't been over there.
Like, thanks for the activity, but like,
I haven't seen that.
Y'all still not. All that shit do is.
God damn, WandaVision got a lot of views. Shit. Damn. Why all these comments on the WandaVision?
Because everybody trying to.
Damn. See. All
the last one got that many. They get that because people be.
But look how many views the last one got. The last one got 55.
But think about what happened today though. Like, come on now, come on, like, come on, like, we here. Everybody happy. They finally said the Scarlet Witch. Like, Marvel good for that, because I used to always be ready for Cap to be like Avengers Assemble, and he never fucking said that shit until Endgame. And like, all this time we know she been the Scarlet Witch, and they just now said it in her show towards the end. So they good for doing that kind of shit.
Like, bro, like, y'all, let me show y'all something. 42K views, right? 822 comments.
822, and like 750 of them bitches probably ignored, because like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't look at that shit. Like,
that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. I'm looking at like views versus comments on certain shit, and this shit just
now avoid Twitter because episode 9 being spoiled. How do they even know? How do they know what's gonna happen in the finale? And Ashley, I'm finna come for you real quick. You know how, like, on Twitter, if you like a show, it'll tell you, like, catch blah, blah, blah episodes. Like, I'm gonna show you so you can see. I'm finna come for her real quick. Because people, this how rumors get started, and this how people be expecting shit that's not gonna happen. She tagged me in this because the WandaVision thing said only 2 episodes left. The 8th episode of Marvel Studios WandaVision is now on the streaming service. So people thinking we finna get an episode 10. If you do regular math, and you haven't watched episode 8 and 9 are 2 episodes. I'm gonna need people to stop reaching because they're telling you the episode is available. Episode 8 is available and 9 is coming next week. There's 2 episodes that's left. Like, people really be reaching. I'm just like, now everybody thinking, oh, we probably gonna get 10 episodes. No, we're not. I don't see why they hide that.
And like, and the week after, they gonna do a whole behind the scenes thing between the week of Falcon coming out. So maybe
right, cool, but that's not an episode per se.
It's an episode, but it's not an episode.
Behind the scenes, like, that's just some extra shit. Like, they doing the DVDs, that's just some extra shit for you to watch.
You know what I'm saying? Get some behind the scenes shit, little break.
She probably did leave, but I was gonna come for her though, cause she really like circled that shit like that and put it on Twitter and tagged me in, and I'm like, if you count 8 and 9, it's 2 episodes there. I don't think there's gonna be anything extra. There's not gonna be a 10. I don't see why they lie about how many episodes they're doing, because that's just more reason for people
like,
to watch.
I don't understand, like, bro, I don't understand people. Why are you going looking for what's going to happen when it's coming out next week, right? It's not like you have to wait
Not
2 or 3 years for like a movie between movies. Like, it's coming out next week. It's cool,
but
bro.
it be leaking. It be leaking because people know people and people run their mouth, and then them people come and tell the world about what's going on. I don't want to know that. It's not anime with manga to where if I wanted to be spoiled, I'll go read the fucking manga. Like, I don't want to fucking know. Like, whatever I know.
That's the thing about this,
because it's like, you got comic continuity, and then you got them switching stuff up, like with Agatha background. Like I said, I don't think her own coven like bodied her like that. I think she actually got burned at the stake by regular people doing the witch trials. Like, they switched certain stuff up. So why would I want to be spoiled on their creativity? Like, let me see what they do different from the comics. I don't want to be spoiled on that. So that's why I'm just like, that's just like Attack on Titan fans. Y'all want me to watch the shit, but you want to spoil me on what the fuck finna happen in the next 2 episodes. Like, the only thing I know about Attack on Titan is episode title names. Like, because they released them, that's it. I don't want to know nothing else. If I did, I'd read it. Then I would tell y'all I read it, and y'all still gonna watch the reaction and enjoy the discussion. So, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's something just like, it ain't even that serious to lie about stuff like that.
Well, you know.
I'm impatient too, but that's just like, some of them leaks do be fake, because that's just like, they were saying Kevin Feige said the last 3 episodes was gonna be an hour long. That man never said that. Like, that somebody printed up some shit in an article
and got views and got paid.
Got paid for y'all coming up.
They get paid per click,
and spreading that shit. So that's why I'm just like, nah.
People don't know how blogs and shit work, bro. You getting paid per.
I would hope Agatha would be in movies, because I actually like her, but I would hope their relationship would kind of change to like the comic form to. Because if not, like, if she don't become like, if Agatha doesn't go like team good guy, I guess. I just feel like she gonna die, because like, you already got her kids strung up. So if she snap, like, you ain't no coming back from that. Unless she escaped during the chaos when White Vision show up. That's the only reason I can see Agatha living, if something happened to them kids. Like, Vision pop up, you confused, she get away. That's the only thing. So she may pop back up later. That's the only way I can see it happening. Yes, we did Thunderstrike. I just forgot to put it up, and I still need to get another one so we can both have one. What was on what board? I don't really know anything about Moon Knight, but like I said, whatever Disney gonna throw at me, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Like, they make me like characters I never knew anything about. That's why I be so hard on DC, because these are characters I know and love, and y'all can't get them right. I ain't know no fucking War Machine, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. I ain't know none of these folks. I knew Spider-Man and the X-Men and the initial X-Men, not all the extras. Like, that's all I knew from Marvel, and that's all I cared to know, because that's just what I felt like I needed. But watching the movies and shit is like, they make me want to go back now and read comics for all these characters, because I'm like, it's so much shit I don't know about. Like, finding out Monica is like Spectrum / the next Marvel, Miss Marvel, or whatever. What's her name? Captain Marvel.
No, she was the first Captain Marvel. See, that's the thing. People get that mixed up. Monica has the most name changes in like fucking comic book history. Got a lot of names. She go from Miss Marvel. She go from Captain Marvel. Then they switch it up. Then they got what, Photon, and then what?
Spectrum.
And then Spectrum. Like, bro, she has so
they
many.
Got more than that too.
Yeah, no, I think it's 4 names that she has. Let me check my shit. Like, let me check.
But like, and then for her to be like, well, then you say she's like the first black leader of the Avengers. Yeah. So that's like stuff like that is intriguing. It makes me want to like know more about those characters. But not odd question. But do you think Grant gonna have more shirtless scenes because he comfortable with his body? I don't know. Like, I'm sure that's not their primary focus with when they come back, because he's losing his speed and he lost his wife. I'm sure. I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck to say to that, bro. Man.
That's why I knew when Marvel was coming out with TV shows on Disney Plus, I was like, and they had a movie budget. If WandaVision was good, like I told him, if WandaVision was good, I know the rest of them probably gonna be like bomb because they probably gonna be good in their own ways. Like every show gonna be different, but they're all gonna be good. They gonna kill the game for like these other shows. Like you don't want to watch a show like WandaVision and then go watch the CW. That's just me being honest. And I love them characters on the CW.
She was Captain Marvel in 1982, Photon in 1996, Pulsar in 2005, and Spectrum 2013. She's had 4 different names, bro. Like, Monica is out here. Monica has, like...
If I order this and go pick it up, do you want something? Because it's not, like, it's... You can go pick it up, but they not delivering.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Monica is out here, and I'm like, the actress who plays her, lovely lady. I love her acting. I'm like, I want to see her do more. Hell, give me the movie. But now it's like, can we really get a movie with like backstory? Like, what can we get? I don't know. What can we do? I'm like, because she's not really a side character. Like, and like in the comics, I don't even think she has her own comics. I don't think no. She's never had her own comics. Fucking crazy. Hey, can we get a black woman writer to get on this?
She don't have a comic?
No. I don't think so. I don't think Monica, she's always been in other stuff. I think her first comic book appearance was with Spider-Man. Why am I remembering this kind of shit all of a sudden now? What is wrong with me? Yeah, I'm not. She does. What's the name of her comic book?
That's what I was trying to see.
I don't remember her having a comic book, bro. I don't think she has a comic book. What's the name of it? Because y'all just saying she does is not just saying, just not proof. Give me the comic book, give me the number, and give me the year it came out.
I was gonna say, didn't I unbox one of these when we did the shit the other day? It wasn't her. I was trying to feel like if I this her right here. This I was like, I thought I'm gonna have to
check that. Like, people can make stuff on the internet.
She looked familiar though. That's why I was like, I think
like
let me see something real quick.
Like she doesn't. I'm thinking she doesn't, bro.
I thought I unboxed the comic.
Like
that's so much to go through though.
I don't think she ever did. I'm not just gonna say she never did if I know for a fact she did, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, bro, like I think she's on a bunch of ensemble shit with other people. I don't think
maybe so, then maybe she was also with somebody else.
Like, I don't think she's had the Captain Marvel name. Like, yeah, I know she was in the Spider-Man comic first. I know that. I said that. Kevin with the $5 donation. Appreciate it. She never had a comic book. She had an appearance with Spider-Man, which was an origin story, how she got her powers. Yeah, because she was like in this planet in like, was it New Orleans? Was it New Orleans? I think it was in off the Gulf Coast. I think. Fuck. Okay, Canada Grass with the $10 donor. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm sure you already discussed it. This 2-hour long. But did you end up watching Superman and Lois? I know Trey wasn't a fan of it because of how it makes the other Arrowverse look and quality wise. No, I watched certain scenes. I checked out certain scenes, and I talked about it. It's in here if you go back and watch it. I'm not mad at Tyler and Elizabeth and Alexander and Jordan, the actors who play these characters. But for continuity purposes, it just doesn't make sense. Is what I'm saying. Counter the graph. It doesn't make sense if you want to have a connected universe. You have a show that has, okay, let's say the budget for the Flash is, I'm just throwing out numbers here. I don't know the numbers, y'all. So don't go saying, quote, and say, oh, Trey Real said these are the numbers. I'm just throwing out numbers. Listen, let's say the Flash has a $5 million budget for each episode, $5 million. But you have Superman and Lois that have $30 million. You can tell the difference in quality with that difference in budget. You can. Because you can do a lot more with graphics and VFX effects and everything with $30 million opposed to $5 million. It's just there. It's just there. That's what I'm trying to get across. And with the quality change between shows, you can't tell if we're in the same universe, which sucks. What?
I was trying to see which one of these you want.
Now,
3?
Yeah. So that's my biggest gripe.
I'm gonna let you do that. I watched it and I actually liked it, but like I was saying, I just didn't feel like it fit on the CW.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it fits on the CW, y'all. And again, we're gonna get back on WandaVision. It doesn't look like it fits. It looks like that's fine. It looks like it belongs on HBO Max. And that okay. It looked like it belonged on HBO Max in another universe because this doesn't look like it belongs to CW. It just doesn't. That's why I feel like a lot of people didn't watch it because for the ratings that it got, it don't look like people fucking watch it. It looks like people might have thought it was fan made because the quality was so good.
Hey,
and you put it on the CW, it just doesn't look like.
I open the closet for you.
I'm gonna be honest. The quality looked like it belonged on CBS or some shit. Real talk. The quality does not look CW quality. It just doesn't. After all years we've been watching Arrowverse shows, superhero shows on the CW, this looked like. Even if you watch the first season of Supergirl, you can tell that it was on CBS and then the transition to the CW. It's slight, but you can see it. The lighting, the camera work, it was different. Then you go to Vancouver because they were filming I think they were filming in LA the first season. What were they filming the first season? I think they were filming in LA. It's just different. And it shows. I'm like, am I mad at them? No, man. Get your money, make your money. Get as many seasons out of this show as you can. Because the acting game, you in the spotlight 1 minute, the next minute you not, bro. Do it as long as you can. But I'm saying, for the budget behind it, the rating should have been higher. It really should have been.
You could get extra on this way. I didn't know if you were doing that.
Yeah. It's big dog. It really shocked me at the ratings because I thought the ratings would be way higher. I thought at least 3 million people would have been watching the show. 3.5 live. But yeah, it was LA, right? Season 1. And you could tell because Grant had to go to LA. That's right. Because he was in season 2. And she was in season 1. He had to fly to LA to shoot season 1, episode 18 of Supergirl. Yeah, so see, bro, I watched Supergirl too. I know, cause Grant was in it. You know, I support Grant. Like I enjoyed that episode.
Was that the one you wanted?
Is there anything else?
I mean, they hold me on here, so I'm just asking that you get something else.
Ooh, super salad. I haven't eaten today. Chicken tender salad.
Oh, I thought you said soup. I don't know why I thought you were like chicken tender soup.
Oh, bitch.
The only thing that would put me out with oh, I didn't know they had that.
I touched it. What?
Hold on for you.
What is it doing?
You might have to scroll up.
Oh.
Yeah. Dang, I want one too, but shit.
But listen, I don't like. I'm gonna say this. I like Tyler as an actor. I can support you. Like, and that's the thing that I don't like about people in this YouTube world. People don't understand that you can support somebody and still like somebody and not like the character that they're playing. Like, but his Superman, for me, his Superman is one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. Because we're getting another side of Superman that we haven't seen. The parenting side. Trying to balance being a parent and a dad and a husband, and then trying to save the world. I can get behind that. And Tyler does it very well. You're seeing that he can't control, with all his strength, he can't control his dad dying, his mom dying, bad shit happening, his sons fucking stealing all whatever them fucking pipes fell few feet away from him, which was I think was a fucked up plot point because he should have been able to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But beggars can't be choosers. Hell, the Flash let people get away from him that shouldn't get away from him every week. So, you know, yeah, can't be picky.
The only thing that would put me out with that show is if it turns into like a teenage drama. I don't feel like I could do that no more because it's supposed to be about him. I get it's supposed to be about your kids too, but like just seeing like him and Lana daughter, you had all these kids that was fighting the episode. Like if it turns into that, like where they start to focus on like the school part of it and like them going to school doing all that shit all the time, and it's not more Tyler, I don't feel like that's gonna be for me.
I'm trying to figure out what they gonna have Lois doing in fucking
If we didn't react to the first episode, why you feel like we're gonna react to
I'm not reacting to Superman and Lois.
We can talk about it on Friday.
I have no problem talking about it on Friday. I'll let y'all know if I watched it. Like, or I gotta watch. Like, I just feel like it's not a show I'm gonna react to because I'm like, yeah, it has its cool scenes. The fight scene with him and Luthor, like, yeah, that was dope. Like, I enjoyed it, but I still feel like the budget.
How do I check out?
It's too high, and it takes away from the other shows because now you have a standard of what the CW shows could have been.
I may have to call this in.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people think like, oh, you just hate Superman. It's not about that with me all the time. Stop acting like you spend days and all this other stuff with me. Like you wake up next to me. You don't. I think big picture, and the big picture is crossovers bring in views. The Flash versus Superman race would have been epic. It would have been very epic, and people would have tuned in for that. More people that don't even watch the show. What do you mean it's a crossover with the Flash and Superman? They finna race? That's what I think about. I think about the epic crossover that you can have. That their son their sons get to meet the Flash. Dad, you know the Flash? You didn't tell us you knew the Flash. That's another plot point. You're the Flash. You see what I'm saying? You see? I think big picture, y'all.
Yeah, I can't do this on my phone.
I'm with Tasha with that, which is my main concern of it.
Yeah,
it
that
will
teen shit
be too heavy on kids, not focus so much, but still talking like 1/3 of the story time heavy. Oh, well, take away. Okay. I mean, I get that. Like, people are over the teen stuff.
I get them focusing on it at some point because your kids have powers. They're teenagers. You're going to have to see other stuff. But if that becomes the main focus when the show is supposed to be Superman and Lois, I'm going to have a problem with that. Save that for later seasons. Like, if, like when he's starting to dry out, then you got the teenagers. Maybe they can have a spinoff or they, like their own show or something.
Like, pull them in.
Because they already started them as freshmen. Like, I still don't know why
they freshmen?
Yeah, they freshmen. Them big ass boys. 14. That's why I was like... That I didn't understand either because I was like, they do not look 14. They started them saying they were 14 years old and they're freshmen. Because that was the whole thing about the other brother. Like, he was QB freshman year. Like, he made quarterback freshman year. They was thinking it was his abilities latent, like, in his
football.
I remember
that during the
scene. They freshmen.
I can't lie. In the scene I saw, when I first saw him throw that football at the tire, I was like, he got powers already? I was like, no kid should be able to do that. Maybe, know what I think they probably gonna do? maybe he hasn't like really tapped into it. Maybe he doesn't know he's tapping into his powers yet.
It's possible. I figured they was gonna make like the Dark Twin get his power first, like, but I'm just saying, like, and then Lana, like, I mean Lana daughter, whatever that girl name is, like, knowing you got a boyfriend, but you asking for my boy, you giving my boy your phone number, he kiss you, and then this whole fight started, and of course her boyfriend black. Then of course Lex is black. That's what the lady who was on the show was saying. Don't make all the black people like villains. That's why she got fired. Cause you got a black Lex who's about to be the villain. Then you had this black boy beating up on them like that because of his girlfriend. Like they like don't make all the black people out to be bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she got fired. That was one of the reasons I didn't really want to support the show, because if you hire me for my opinion, I should be able to give you that. I was surprised she had a black boyfriend anyway, but I'm like, we in Smallville. How many black people y'all got?
I'm like, bro, they made Smallville look so fucking dusty. I was like, shit. I was like, I was not. I'm like, I was not with that. I'm like, look, I ain't no Superman fan, but damn, y'all ain't have to make Smallville look like this, bro. Like Smallville look trash as fuck. Like Smallville, like shouldn't look this bad.
Is this how you had your stuff?
Yeah.
And this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I saying? But yeah, like it's cool. Do you know a channel called Mixed Reactions? Sure do. I know a lot of channels y'all don't know I know about.
Was that it? The plates in the gumbo?
Yeah, I think so.
So I might have to go soon because I don't know how soon they gonna fix this, and that's like a 20-minute drive.
Okay. I'm just saying. Oh, excuse me. I'm just saying, bro.
Sorry, because all this shit popping up on my damn computer. Fuck, I don't know where to be honest.
Okay, so anyway, I honestly don't like the music behind Smallville. Superman and Lois was good. The acting was good from Tyler and Elizabeth. I enjoyed that. The action set pieces were good too.
This could be.
Do y'all know about? Yeah, I know about Dwayne and Jazz.
That's like the second breakup y'all mentioned today. Like, why y'all can't just let people be?
Oh, I'm thinking they were talking about. I didn't know. I didn't know about.
Because somebody brought up kimchi and tofu, I think, or somebody too. Like they reacted.
Kimchi and who?
Kimchi and tofu, and I think that's their name, Kimchi and Tofu or something like that.
I don't know them.
You probably don't. They be in the reactions that be mixed up together. That's how I happen to see their channel.
And I don't know if you talking about something personal. If you ever asking me if I know something about personal stuff with somebody, I don't know that shit. No. I don't go looking for other people's problems. I have my own shit to deal with. Who the fuck y'all think I am? Oh man, Trey know about something. I don't know about that shit. Bro. I'm thinking you talking about do I know them as a reaction channel and a couple. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know them, yeah. But personal shit, I don't go looking for people. Personal shit, like it's personal for a reason because it's they shit. Like damn, they going through something. Okay, y'all look for the wrong shit, bro. I'm not looking for that kind of shit. Hell no. I'm trying to live my life. Like I'm trying to live my life. I got shit.
Oh my god, I gotta go get this card because it's not coming up right.
I'll be back. We gonna get ready to get up out of here soon.
I don't see how Wonder Woman won't show up in this WandaVision Agatha entanglement. Really? Oh, Wonder Man. Who is that? I'm ready for the Flash too. I wish it would have came on this week, but it is what it is. I feel like it's gonna be really good. Like that's why I was like, the budget thing don't even matter at this point because Flash 7 seasons in. Like nobody that left is gonna come back and watch because they got a better budget. Like if people gonna watch, they gonna watch anyway. What you want, boo? I'm gonna have to go in a minute though, cause I gotta go pick up some food. Infinity War or Endgame, which is better in y'all opinion? I like them both for their own reasons. I can't really compare one to the other, to be honest. Oh, what? It don't matter.
Oh,
I mean, cause I gotta go get it, so it don't matter. Though. Okay.
Stomach growl.
Really? Oh, I see now. I forgot to put this in. Keep putting in the wrong shit. You could talk to them. You just sitting there staring like, if we gonna go, we can go.
I'm tired, y'all. How long we been streaming? Like what? 3 hours? Wasn't planning on streaming this long. Do I think it's bullshit how Batman beat Superman? What you mean? I don't understand.
Let me take. I always say email. Let me see. Okay.
Okay, so I'm finna get ready because I got to stream.
Yep, and I gotta go pick up food, so we're gonna get ready to get out of here though. Yeah, it was a nice stream. I mean, we'll be back next week with even more to talk about because you got the WandaVision finale, Flash premiere, so we'll have more to talk about.
Oh, Flash.
I just said that.
You did? I didn't hear
literally
that.
just said the Flash premiere. Like, I'm gonna need you to like bring it back.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
because I was like, Wanda finale, Flash premiere. Like, that's all that really gonna matter next week. But we gonna talk about everything. So,
Can you back up?
now that I know Painkiller better not be trash. Y'all, how y'all? I'm telling y'all, they gonna fuck around and do him just like they did Green Arrow and Canaries. He gonna get that backdoor pilot, and they gonna never green light that show. Because if it don't get picked up right away, especially with all the shows coming right back on in the fall, like even though you getting them like this and they finna come right back on or whatever, like if they don't mention
No,
it.
he has until, hold on. No. So he has at least until August to get picked up. He has until August to get picked up because the writers have to come together. They have to start writing. Then he has to get to set to start shooting for at least a January premiere or February.
I would think they'd announce it like what during the summer, like when they normally would do cons. So if you don't hear nothing, because that's why I was like, it didn't make sense to them waiting on Green Arrow and the Canaries. It should have been done when it was fresh. Soon as Arrow went off, like I get y'all want him to have his moment.
How you feel about Robert Pattinson, Batman? Go look at the trailer. Go look at the trailer on the channel.
Yeah, but we gonna get out of here. So
Go look at the trailer. You tell me how I feel about the Robert Pattinson as Batman. I'll be looking for your comment.
Shit.
What?
Thank you for the donation, Lizzie. I appreciate you. I forgot you always do it on here, and my notifications are just now popping up on my phone. Let me see if it was anybody else before we go. Nope. But thank you. Not all these messages coming in from like why my notifications don't be popping up till late? That's so annoying.
But look, we gonna get up out of here. We'll see y'all next week for Real Talk. You know what I'm saying? These Real Talks have gotten really big. I remember we used to go to like 30 to 40 people when we first started this shit. Now this shit is like 400 people max. I think like 450 is the max number. It's crazy. Like there's a lot of people that's watching this.
Y'all be wanting to hear us talk. So.
Like that's crazy, and it's later too. Like so, yeah. Like it's 7 something now. I have to eat. I
overslept earlier, so my bad for that. Cause I just been got stuff going on this week. So, but we gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go so I can go pick up this food because it's dark. I'm gonna get down here on these roads.
Streaming again tonight on Twitch. Married to Gaming is his Twitch name. Married the number 2 Gaming. See y'all next week for Real Talk.
Yeah, see y'all in if y'all Patreons, y'all know anime coming tomorrow.
Yeah, of course a Twitch stream, man. Always a Twitch stream. I'm always Twitch stream. I stream the Twitch like 5 days a week, y'all. 5 days a week. I talk about shit right then. Like some of the stuff y'all hearing today, I say some of that shit during the week. Like I just remember what I say. But thank y'all for coming through. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Yes.
It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Real. Appreciate each and every one of